Welcome to Spurs Asian TV. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Hope you're all good all around the world, right? I hope you guys are doing well. How are you doing, Chris?
I'm doing good as well, thank you. Yes,
Yeah, I
you
know,
know,
I know.
so looking forward to this
Yeah,
game.
yeah, we all are. And look at
Yeah.
the lineup. It's just like,
Yes.
why isn't there the dragon? Oh, to tell the truth, right? During the last game that we played against, who did we play against? Wolves, right?
Yeah.
And I've been sitting down thinking about it, and I start to understand a lot of people saying maybe he's not up to the standard and all that, because how are you going to say this? Watching him play the players that he has, I can't blame him first at this moment, at this time, right? Ange, I support Ange. Uh, I, I mean, what other option do we have? We have him, and I guess we have to do our best with what we have, right? So, but tactically at this moment, now I'm seeing he's got his weaknesses. If he's going to be stubborn like that, and with his kind of tactics, with his stubbornness, will he bring us any trophies along the way? That is my big fear now. But with the lineup today, we look at it, right? Let's go through it. Okay, Vicario in goal. That's very, that's not questionable, right?
No.
Then you have the chick, who's the chick? Big up, Jose, big up. Chick, the chick. So, you know who I'm talking about, Royale.
Oh yeah, well,
right? So,
yeah,
the chick. All of us were expecting at least he would try to change something, at least get in Dragos or something to try out that position, or find a different kind of formula to go about this. I didn't expect him to go. He's not going to change his tactics, right? Ange is Ange. He's going to play that same way that he's going to play. But maybe with the personnel he had, he could try something else. That's how I feel at the moment. Romero, VDV, Udogi, Bissouma, Benny. You know who's Benny, right? Bentancur, Deki, Mattis, Timo, Son. All right. Sa is not starting. So that means we're more or less putting a very forward-minded kind of midfield that we have here now. Do you see that? Yeah. So, and with Timo and Deki there, so I'm putting Son in the middle, so that means we will be going for the goals. Hopefully we get them. Hopefully we do get them. Right? But my question is always coming back down again. With Wolves playing that low block, a lot of people are saying that not many teams will have that kind of discipline to hold that line perfectly, right, for 90 minutes. Whenever they were defending. I won't say 90 minutes, right, or whenever they were defending. Okay. And a lot of people saying Palace is a different kind of team. They will not play that way. And even if they do, they won't be as perfect as Wolves. And we will have chances to break through and score goals. And that's what I hope too. But I'm sure you hope that too, right, Chris?
I mean, he's going to be more offensive than they would be under Hodgson, but also he's quite a defensive manager as well. This Frankfurt manager, so he's quite good defensively. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how he plays. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So hopefully it'll be a good game.
Yeah, and let's see whether Scott will be able to put in some comments, right? And Scott hasn't been back on the channel for a long time. Big up, Scotty. Right, hope to see you soon. The kids awake yet?
Some of them are. That's why I have to take my daughter to gymnastics in like an hour. What time? Yeah, about an hour. So I'll have to leave, and then I can come back.
No problem. Sure, no problem, Scott. Good to see you, Scott. How are you doing?
That's how it always is. Oh, good. I'm busy right now. It's report cards this weekend, so I'm swamped trying to write all the comments and all the report card stuff for the kids. But other than that, I'm good. I'm glad to be back on. I don't know if you've heard, or you probably noticed, I'm not really going on streams anymore at all. But
yeah, I know.
When it's this channel, I'll always jump on to come on this one.
And I don't stream that often too, right, Scott? So we're a rare kind of thing to come along. And Scott, I'm starting to be on your side of the thinking about Ange. But before I go there, I'm just going to say a big shout out to Jamie Pretty. Jamie, my co-host, haven't seen in a long time. Jose, and of course Colin. These are the guys from the Talk and Ball side. And Ing Hua, right, my Malaysian brother in London. Hope you're doing well, Ing Hua. I don't think you're at a stadium now since you're putting in comments now. And I'm okay. Going back to the point, right? You weren't that excited about Ange because you feel that he's not at that world-class caliber that we should be going after. And I'm slowly seeing that Ange has come in, right? He has galvanized the squad. That one we can't argue about it, right, Scotty? Right? He's galvanized the squad. He's brought the morale up and all that. But with the quality we have, right, now we're seeing that he can't push them to the next level. Can he push them to the next level? Can he be like a Conte that, out of the hat, pull out the rabbit and bring us into the, top 4 trophy, right?
Yeah, I mean...
And so hold on, Scott. And after the Wolves game, right, when I saw him trying to break that low block, right, and bring on Brennan Johnson, I was going, what? Right? We can't bring on Johnson when he's got no space to run into because Johnson can't beat his man. So I see that tactical weakness there, in that choice. So that is my feeling at the moment. But I support Ange 100% because he has galvanized the squad. He's galvanized the fan base to a certain extent. But now there are cracks there. And I'm sure you've been one of those adamant fans that saying that he's not up to the caliber to actually manage. Well, Spurs, I mean, he won't bring us anywhere to the heights that we want to. Right? I mean, like we want to, like me and you, Scotty, right? Chris wants to, right?
Yeah, I mean, my biggest thing with Ange is I don't think there's anything in his past, and I know people will say he's won everywhere he's gone, but I think there's a big difference between winning in Australia and competing against the players and managers that they have in Australia or Japan or even Celtic. Then when you come to the Premier League, it's the top level. And the things that worked for you when you made adjustments, when you're going against managers in Australia, and it's not meant to be an insult to us, to Australia, but the Australian league doesn't have the managers like Pep, Klopp, even today, like Glasner. Like, he's a quality manager. He won Europa League with Eintracht Frankfurt. And my point has always been is that I want to see it from Ange at a top level before I get credit, before I buy into him and everything that's going on with him. But you're right. I mean, there's no doubt, and I've never argued that he hasn't changed the fan base's perception. Now, whether that means anything is a different conversation, right? We can all get excited, but being excited doesn't lead to trophies, right? Having players buy in might be part of winning, but just because the players are happy, you don't win based on happiness and vibes, right? You still win. Look, the reality is you win on talent. And that's why, as much as I've not been excited about Ange, I'm not Ange out because I don't think he's the problem. The main problem still remains. The players aren't good enough. The owners are not good enough. That's what we need to change first and foremost. And until we change that, we might as well keep Ange here because nobody's going to win. But yeah, I do think that there's questions about Ange and questions about any manager that's coming from a lower league. They have to show when you come to the Premier League. I'm sorry, it's a different kind of animal, right? It's a massive step up. And the things that might have worked in the past against managers who don't have the same tactical abilities, players that don't have the same abilities, those changes aren't necessarily going to work when you come in and you're playing against Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, and even teams like we saw last week, Crystal Palace and Wolves, right? Those teams are quality teams if you're comparing to where he's been.
We're playing Palace today. Yeah, it was what? Brighton and Wolves.
Well, the Wolves, that's what I mean, right? Like we played against Wolves, and we can kind of say, oh, Wolves, they're not a top-level team, but they're still a team where they're good enough, right? If you don't make the right adjustments, they'll beat you. There's no.
Yeah, I understand. That's what I'm saying. That my feeling now is right. I've got this inkling feeling. It's not to say I'm Ange or anything. I'm like you now.
Yeah.
I'm seeing the quality of what he's doing on the pitch against A lot of times they say he's stubborn, blah blah blah. He can't change up his tactics. He can't do this. He can't do that. Right. But then we look back that are we to blame him because when he looks at the bench, look at what do we have now on the bench, right? Like today, the lineup. A lot of us were saying, why don't we try Dragos in? Why he's putting Chicken Royal there? Emerson Royal back in there, right? So and the quality that we see in this, right? If you're talking about Vicario, Romero, VDV, Udogi, Stone, Madison, the rest of them are more or less right. And even nowadays, a lot of the players that we have from the previous managers and all that are slowly dropping off. Today's squad, right? As I see it, the whole team There are a lot of changes in there, but are they his type of players? Will he be able to mold them to play the ball he plays? But okay, when he can mold them to play the ball that he wants them to play, right? And if people can counter him, can he counter back? You can't tell me that if you don't do plan A good enough, if plan A doesn't work, just go and do plan A better. Of course, if you can do plan A better, if somebody's really countered you on the plan A, no matter how much better you try and do your plan A, people are still countering you, right? That's how I see it.
Yeah, I would like to see Dragusin play, because you know how much I never want to see Royale ever play. But my question would go back even further, is like, if he didn't want to play Dragusin at right back, if he wasn't willing to do that, and he must have known that, this isn't like he just decided that this week, right? Then how come we didn't have a better player to come in at right back? Like, how come we haven't addressed that before? So I don't have a problem. Again, if he doesn't want to play Dragusin at right back, I don't necessarily agree with it, but fair enough. But then let's get better than Emerson Royale, right? Like, it's always going back again to why my original complaint will always be the people running the football transfers. Like, I think Dragusin should play because I hate Royale. He doesn't probably hate Royale like I do. Fair enough. When I say hate, I say as a footballer. Look, he can do all his fun little TikToks or Instagram, whatever he does. That's great. When I say hate, it's fully only.
We don't say hate, right? We just say we dislike.
I'm just talking purely football, purely from a footballing perspective. But yeah, so
come on. During the Wolves game, we really seen Royale can't go forward, right? And every time he goes forward, it's like clueless. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When Porro goes forward, right? We know that something is going to happen. Porro can do, that's something for us. But he's doing it again. Maybe, I don't know, because maybe with Udogi back, he feels that he might have one side going up and the other side be more defensive. Right? I don't know.
The thing is Dragusin as well. He had a pre-season Adios match fit because he's played loads of games. So why he's not playing them, I don't know. Is he just getting used to the system, the way they're playing? I don't know. It does seem
it's really 2 months, right? He should be used to everything, if I'm not mistaken, right? But hold on, let me bring on one more guest. Oh, hi, Elias.
Hello, guys.
Hi.
Yeah, I saw the lineup and my initial thoughts were exactly what you guys are talking about. Like, why Emerson Royal? I don't know. Maybe Scott, you don't hate him, but I hate him. I really don't like seeing his face. If I ever see him anywhere, I'm actually gonna punch him straight away to leave this club. But seriously, guys, I hate that man. I don't want to see his face anywhere near even the starting lineup. Like, I don't even want to see him on the bench. Seriously, like when he comes on the bench, I get really bad vibes. Like, we are gonna lose this game. But seriously, he started today. I'm so mad. Like, when are we gonna see Dragusin at the right back? I'm waiting for that day now.
Yeah. But
now, I like him as a person.
Yeah, we are
Even as a
person.
We're all talking football, right? Don't listen to Elias.
Yeah.
Elias is just pulling on you guys' legs, right? He won't punch anybody. Yeah. He can't punch anyone. He's not tall enough to punch someone.
I'll throw a brick at him.
Oh, yeah, throw a brick at him. But guys, to tell the truth, right? Now comes the big question. After all that we've been through, right, at right back, right, and he stopped playing Dragusin, right? My question is that why did we buy Dragusin, right? Are we supposed to keep him until next season to play, or is it something that's going on that Ange feels that Dragusin is not suitable for the role that he wants him to be in? But we have seen come on substitutes, right, once or twice.
I think Dragusin sorts of was bought at the time when we were really struggling with the centre back situation because Romero and VDB both were out, and we do realize that if both of them get injured at the time, we have to play actually our full backs all the way in the defense. And I think it was purely based on that desperation sort of and that timing when we bought Dragusin. We weren't sure, like Romero may return later, VDB may return later, like what's gonna happen. So that's when actually we were crying for the center back. We were in talks, I think, much earlier, like even this Dragusin talks were going on since November. So then when the January transfer window came, we just bought him as soon as we could. So I see him that sort of signing. He's a good player, by the way, guys. Like, isn't bad. But I just feel that in a way, the system that we play and all that, like I think VDV and Romero are suiting better. But you can definitely play him in this kind of situations, like when you have to play Royal. I would take him anytime over Royal. Like I don't know what's going on there. Like that's what
we all will take we all will take any more better quality player over Royale, right? But the thing is that my question is that he brings his Dragos in. He's here for 2 months, and we have got all these issues, right? And he still won't start him at right back. My question is Dragos supposed to be reserved as a centre back? Is that's the only position he's going to play in, or
looks like it? Looks like it.
Right. Whether it's just a centre back role for him, or we've been crying for Dragosian since the last game during the Wolves, debacle that happened against us. But at this moment in time, with Emerson there, maybe this could be Emerson's last chance, and if he doesn't perform, Dragosin could come in and sayonara, right? That's how I see it. If what has been happening now, right, and if Emerson is still here in summer, then that's another big question, right? That's how I think. Right.
Yeah, Chris, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I pretty much said them earlier, really, about Emerson and Dragosin. So yeah.
Yeah. But now the thing is, we have another about less than 15 more minutes before the game starts, right? Do you think that we will be going out all gung ho again, or are we still going to be, playing that horseshoe kind of football?
Actually, I haven't seen the Palace lineup. Let me just see the Palace lineup. Who are they starting?
Palace got Ayu and Eze there. The rest of them, I don't see much.
Eze's playing. He's fit again.
They have Ayu and Eze, Mateta up front, Anderson, Richards, and Jim. Actually, their backline is still quite weak, if you ask me. And even
he's injured, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Guehi is injured, but Anderson is back. But still, I look at their backline; it looks weak to me. And their midfield also is sort of like weak, but I think their midfield is they are playing 3-4-2-1. I see. I think they're gonna try to block using the midfield players quite a bit. So that would be interesting, and I would love to see that how much Bentancur has improved over the last 1 week or so, and if he can perform, like if we can get that link up play between Bentancur and Madison going, I think we may not have the issues tackling their low block, because then we can be a bit more creative from the midfield and get the passes through to Son. And definitely it's Son playing in the middle, not Richie. That's another plus point. And I am actually I'm quite glad to see Timo Werner and Son playing together. I think that would be a good link up play. I'm pretty sure I think Werner can supply an assist or two for Son as well. I'm quite confident in that. And I think we can nick a win. I'm predicting 2-0 Spurs.
2-0 Spurs. That's good. I hope. What? We're gonna get a clean sheet?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I think we can get a clean sheet. If Emerson Royal allow us.
Yeah, we haven't had a clean sheet in 16 games, if I'm not mistaken. I gotta go check out that stat too, right? So let's hope we do.
Yeah.
Right? But what do you think about midfield, guys? Sa is not there. We're playing with Bissouma, Benny, and Maddis. You guys know.
Well, I mean, if they're all fully fit, then that's a good midfield. But there's still question marks over their fitness, because Bentancur's, he's not quite there yet. Madison takes a few games, so yeah, it's going to be interesting. But we have got Sa, who can come off the bench, who can change things, later on in the game, which will be needed. So we have got something on the bench, but yeah, the midfield is a bit questionable at the moment. So once they get more fitness in their legs, it will be better.
Yeah.
I think when we look at the midfield performance, my main thing is that when we look at that, I think as fans we want to see Bissouma and Sarr playing with Madison, because they were playing much better in the first half of the season. That mid three was performing much better. But in terms of like the overall quality of the squad, if you see that, I think we all were also saying at that point when Bentancur was not fit, that once Bentancur comes back, we will see that this midfield can be quite scary. Actually, Bissouma, Bentancur, and Madison, and that was the name that actually a lot of people are saying. So I think Ange also sort of like sees that actually Bentancur as a player offers much more quality. He's definitely overall with his experience and his qualities are way better than Sarr. So maybe perhaps he's looking towards on a longer run that if this three is better, they start gelling better in these kind of games. Then when you have that run against Liverpool, Arsenal, and Man City, and all those games, I think that's where you will see a much better midfield overall with more experienced players playing together. And don't get me wrong, I think Sarr is still a good player. But Bentancur, overall as a player, in terms of what he's done in his past, he's a much more accomplished midfielder.
Okay, but okay, I've got something to throw into this, right? I got a bad feeling, right? Maddis and Bentancur, right? I feel like they might trip over each other. You get set up. They might. I hope they build a relationship where they can actually do what pass around and understand what the understanding between each other, what's needed to be done. Because we are already going to be hoping that Bissouma becomes more of that bulldozer, holding off, and passing on, and to either Maddis or Bentancur, right, to go forward quickly, right. Now comes the word, right, quickly, right. We haven't been doing all the transition quick enough, okay, and what we've been seeing the last 2 or 3, 4 games, right, our transition has been real slow in a sense, and whenever we do that, whenever the opposition presses us, and that's when we lose the ball, and whenever we lose the ball, right, these errors of losing the ball always gives me the fear again, right, this fear is coming back to me again, right, whenever we lose the ball, the opposition will get hold of it and create something on opposite side of the field. That's my fear at this moment. So being in this position now, I want to see today's game, right? To actually see what happens is what's been proven, whether they can actually do something about it. And while this is happening, what I've been thinking and what I've been having behind my mind, right? The first 10 games that we had, right? That was our manager bounce purple patch for the season. And after that, we've been going down this roller coaster up and down, because this is the real test for Ange, you see. Because have you not noticed, right? Whenever Spurs play early in the season, we always have this kind of sort of things where when we don't expect it, right? While everyone early in the season is like, getting used to their squad, getting used to the team and all that, we have a good run and take advantage of it. Big up, Ian. How you doing?
Yeah.
By the way, guys, I need to drop off shortly because my TV is outside, so I won't be here. Yeah.
All right. Okay. I'll catch you later.
Yep. I'll probably join you guys at the halftime.
Okay. Right. Take care.
See you guys, and come on, you Spurs.
Yeah.
I'm just having a look at the team there. I'm a little bit behind you, Jim. So you talk amongst yourselves while I look at the team and study it. And...
Yeah. Look. It's down. I put the Spurs team out right at the bottom. You have a good look at it. Yeah. And how was India? You just got back today.
No, I got back on Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Thursday night, but it's been, you know what it's like, been a rush catching up, and I'm heading to Spain tomorrow. So I haven't had a minute. I absolutely haven't had a minute. Who's Chick?
Chicken Royale.
Oh, right.
Who's Chick? Gotcha.
I demean myself by being on this show. Chicken Royale. If we sign a Ukrainian, would it be Chicken Kiev?
Chicken Kiev.
Yeah. Brilliant. Okay. Van der Vaart. Yeah, you know.
What do you think about the midfield, Ian?
The midfield. He's playing Bissouma. I'd have played Bissouma, Sarr, and Madison. Decky up front. I'd have played Johnson, maybe Timo. Still want more pace up front. I'd have played Johnson and Sarr. But hey, I'm always I hate it when people criticise the manager, because he's worked with him in training all week and he knows exactly who's doing what, and he has to make the calls. So Basuma, yeah, happy with that. Bentancur, since they all came back, the midfield's really not functioned as well as it might, and that's my view. That's where we need to be improving if we're gonna climb. And I noticed we're 5 points behind Villa. Things go that defeat last week to Wolves 2 weeks ago was savage. I mean, it really was savage. I didn't catch it. Chang sent me the link, but it was playing up, and it was Motown night on the ship, so it was difficult for me to be everywhere. But what I saw wasn't impressive. And far too much tippy tappy, side by side football. That's not Ange ball.
That's true, right? And your feelings of Royale instead of Dragosin, do you have any positive feeling for that?
Yeah, I'm probably okay with that. It's an area we lack depth. We know that. I still think there's a lot of changes to come. I think Ange would have seen enough to know he needs to make some serious changes to the squad, and that's what he does. So don't be surprised if 4 or 5 of that number in front of you are shipped out. I wouldn't be surprised at all. We know Højbjerg's going, Emerson maybe, Timo, maybe not 5, but you know where I'm coming from. So anyway, Eugene, what have you got? Because I'm on a stream. Sometimes when I've done these before, I'm watching live on Sky, so my picture is sort of bang up to date. This is obviously an illegal stream, which is just
at the moment. Yeah, at the moment now, the players are walking under the pitch. That's all. That's right. What I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've got pretty well the same. They're just walking out. So hopefully we're close to action.
Chris is for Chris in London, right? Do you have it free on TV, or you're the same like Ian here? You find a stream and watch it.
No, it's 3 o'clock kickoff, so it's they don't do it on a 3 o'clock on a Saturday.
No,
so it's not on TV.
I hear next year they might next season they might start doing it, right? So yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good, right? Yeah.
So.
And of course, big up to Donald Cullen. Big up. How you doing, Donald? Hope you're doing well.
I don't know.
Hi there. Everybody say hi to Donald. Yeah, big up. Right.
I'm not sure what Wagwan is. Should I know it?
You can ask him to explain that. I think it's good day.
One of these acronyms for something or other.
Yeah.
It's just a form of greeting.
Yeah, it's a form of greeting. So, but at this time, right? I was saying earlier, right? The first 10 games were more or less, somehow or another we clicked, and now we've unclicked, and now we've been going up and down a roller coaster ride. So let's hope things are better now, right? We had 2 weeks. Do you think the 2 weeks were beneficial, or do you think the 2 weeks more detrimental?
Oh, we'll see. I don't know. I mean, they've obviously been working on things, hopefully, in training. But Ange likes to play his games, doesn't he? He likes to have like proper games to get them fit.
Hi.
So,
yeah. But that's what I think is that Ange thinks that game time, right, is the best way to test players he has, and I'm sure he's seen that what the players can do and what the players can't do. But like some people will say, before the game starts, we all have to be positive for this game, right? Ian, any predictions?
Say that again.
Predictions.
You faded out on me.
Sorry.
Score predictions.
Oh, prediction 3-0. Prediction 3-0.
What is everyone saying? It's going to be a clean sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Chris, don't tell me it's going to be a clean sheet too for you. 2-0.
No, we're going to be 2-1.
Even
Okay.
broken clocks are wrong, are right twice.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though we've got an awards-winning goalkeeper now. So.
I know.
Yeah, don't worry, Eugene. I'm not predicting a clean sheet. So there you go. I'll move.
Okay, Scotty. Yeah, welcome back, Scotty. Yeah,
I'll say
yeah.
2-1. I think with Sonny
2-1.
there, we'll be able to score. Even though I think it'll be not the greatest watch to get there, but I don't think that we can keep a clean sheet. I don't trust, especially with Royale back there. It's just that side's going to be so vulnerable. So
Yeah,
I think 2-1. I think we'll win.
Yeah. All right, guys. It's kicked off on my side here. Anyone got a kickoff?
Is that 25 seconds for me?
Yeah.
Oh, you're faster about 25
someone's
seconds.
watching more live than me. Yeah.
Yeah. Scott always gets it faster in America. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Canada. Scott is American. Look at the Canada flag there, right, guys? Okay.
Yeah,
We've kicked off. Udogi is playing, all right? So let's see whether we can actually get something done. And guys, to tell you the truth, right, I'm watching the game and Formula One because today is the starting of Formula One, right? Max Verstappen is on pole. Leclerc is second. Who's third? I can't remember who's third. Let's see how it goes, right? Decky couldn't get the ball to Werner on the far end. Palace loses the ball. We're pressing well, right? We're pressing well. And of course, Donna Cullen's asking Scott again, are you single? Of course he's not. Scott has got four kids running around behind his camera. Usually he has his camera now. Five kids running around his camera.
I don't mind.
Yeah, 5 kids running around.
I like to listen.
Yeah, they're all getting breakfast right now. So
I think it's.
Yeah, they're eating breakfast, yeah. Oh yeah, what cereal having today?
I watch the game.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're off cereal lately. That's how long it's been. We haven't been eating. Jamie will be disappointed to hear we don't have all the fancy cereals. The kids are getting older, so it's a lot more bagels and
Okay.
that kind of. They like bagels and toast and stuff for breakfast now. So
No more cereals, okay. The
good
kids
thing
have grown
Jamie
up.
isn't here. He'd be heartbroken. He'd be heartbroken to hear.
Yeah. Yeah, that was 3 years ago, right? The kids have grown up. Yeah, times have passed.
Yeah, they're turning into teenagers now, right? So
Yeah.
teenagers and preteens. So
Welcome to the teenage angst, Scott. Yeah.
I mean, my first impressions, 51 seconds in, is we're trying. Oh, I've just had a bit that's gone by. This is what you get with the streams, unfortunately. Is I'm watching I'm watching a piece of action I saw 2 minutes ago, and now 1:44. Looks like we're trying to move the ball quicker. Anyway, I mean, what I saw in the second half of the Wolves game, it was just a lot of tippy toe with, side to side with no real purpose.
And Formula One is kicked off. Verstappen gets right into it. Leclerc is challenging in the corner. Can he get it? Oh no, he doesn't get it. It's going to be a red flag straight away. Back green flag again. Yeah. And while Spurs are attacking.
Seems Palace is happy just to kind of sit back and let us go side to side, and let us have that possession.
Yeah.
That's kind of like what Wolves did last week, right? But we couldn't do anything.
Yeah. Because we don't have that creative player that actually can run players and break the lock, right? So.
Yeah, my picture's jumping too much for this to be of much use. But we got the ball. We're trying to move it. Basuma. I mean, I've got 3:12 on the clock. Ball's being moved quickly, but it needs to be moved wide out into the danger zones.
Let's just say the quality, right, of our white players can't put a cross in.
I was going to say, when you get there, you'll see why we should not sign Timo Werner. That was a
Yeah.
perfect example, that last cross.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. You saw that, right? I'm not sure whether Chris, do you see that cross?
No, I haven't been able to get a stream.
Okay, Chris. Chris still looking for a stream.
One thing, I mean, I was at the Brentford game, which, I mean, we won, struggled, but we won, is that you can see much better when you're at the game, is there's a real lack of, that's deflected, is it? No, it's a goal kick. Is a real lack of movement ahead of the ball. You know, players are standing, watching, rather than moving into spaces and what have you. Doesn't make it easy for the player with the ball. I've got 422 now.
Okay. Once you reach about 5, you understand why I'm shaking my head.
What have you got?
Yeah. We're about 5. Yeah, I'm at 515, 518. Yeah. And now Palace is actually. Can we? We can't. And we can't. Okay, we get a free kick. We have a free kick, guys. Let's see what we can do with it.
You see, you know, all right, they've made a mess of it, 5-0-1. But, you know, Palace have looked, that one attack looked far more dangerous, despite the fact we probably had 75% of the possession in the first 5 minutes.
No, that's what's been happening with. Yeah, we've been playing what we call horseshoe football, right? Going in views, and whenever we lose the ball, right, the opposition gets it, we get pressed, we lose it, and they look dangerous, right?
Yeah.
So the thing is that we better make our chances count. If we don't, it's going to be a very, very long day. Oh dear, come on, Romero, and okay, we got Van der Ven covering.
I didn't think Romero was playing.
Okay. All right. Okay. That was more or less a move that, how would you say?
Well, we lose the ball and our defense just breaks down. So we have just no idea, seems to, how to recover. We rely on Mickey Van de Ven to come and make a one-on-one tackle so much.
That's true.
Even like Ian was saying with that one chance, right? Like they broke away and they had a dangerous chance because our defense took so long to get back. Guys got back, but then standing around again like they did on that goal last week, right? Against Wolves, where the guys they're back in numbers, but they're not covering anyone, or they're back and they're not paying attention to who's the danger man.
Yep. And we have a corner at the moment, right, Scotty?
Yep.
And let's see whether do well. Madison takes the corner. Floats it in behind. Okay, Richards hits away. So
it looked dangerous coming in, but
yeah, no one was attacking at the other end. The thing is that we always look dangerous, you games, you know, right? That's the only thing. We only look dangerous, but we don't get anything out of it. So that's always been the disappointment.
Yeah, that's what I was saying against Wolves last week, is that we had so much possession and we looked like for most of the game, we didn't look like we were going to do anything with it, right? Like we just looked like we had no answers, no ideas even. That's the worst part of it. We didn't look like we had no ideas of what to do with it. We're not quite there at this point in the game, but it is starting to kind of go that way where we have the ball all the time, but we just have no ideas of how to create the chances. So still early, but
I mean, whenever you see it, I call. No, it's too far ahead. No, whenever you see a football team play like that, right? It seems like, you know, there is lack of a certain kind of like you said, the intelligence or the capabilities of actually doing something. You see, we can have the ball, right? Yeah, we want possession football. Now we got possession football, but we can't do anything with it. Right. So yeah.
Eugene, I'm now about 4 minutes behind because of buffering. So and Mandy's come home from work early to walk, so I'm gonna butt out now. I will come back on later if that's okay.
Sure. Yeah. Watch the game. Maybe you have more
back.
internet speed.
Yeah.
All right. I'll catch you later, Ian.
Cheers.
Bye.
Take care, guys. All of you. Bye.
Yeah.
See, yeah. Now Van de Veen's down, so.
Oh. Yeah.
I don't think it doesn't. I think it's just like a cramp or something. I don't think he's serious. But you don't want him down this early, because, like I said, we're going to need him to recover, to make those recovery runs.
Yeah. Look at that. We're all worried again. Guys, I mean, maybe that's why, Dragozin is on the bench,
Oh, he's fine. He's just going to walk it off. But
okay. All right. Scott is about half a minute faster than me. I'm not sure.
Sorry. I'm at 10:20 now.
Yeah. About 20 seconds. No worries, Scott.
I won't do any. I won't spoil it.
You never do, Scott. You never do.
Well, I don't jump, as you know. We've done these enough times that I don't jump out of my seat, or I don't scream or yell, good or bad. I just kind of shake my head. Oh my! Tell me again that Vicario is good at playing the ball out from the back. I know you guys don't, but
I know.
But I don't know what that was. Or maybe he's trying to get Van de Veen on. Maybe I'm harsh, but yowzers, that was a bad kick.
Oh, he just kicked it straight out.
Yeah. Oh. Udoji. Yep. Ooh. I like Udoji, but
yeah,
he's still
raw, Udoji.
Yeah. Oh, he's only what, 21, 20? Is that right? Is he even
22.
Younger than 21? 22?
21, 22 or something like that. Yeah. Okay, Udoji. And have you noticed one thing, right? Recently, right, I've seen it. We've always go down first to come back and to win. Right? And then when we take the lead, right, somehow or another we fall asleep and let people win. So that's why I'm not sure whether it's the mental thing or And when what Scott was saying, right, we don't have the capabilities to unlock people's defense. Is that a sign of our players don't have that football intelligence to actually do something about it? But
maybe when they're down, they're willing to take those risks, right? That you kind of need to break a defense, make those risky passes. And when we're up, that we're fine being kind of not lazy, but we're not just kind of content to just pass it around and keep control rather than make those riskier 50-50 passes that you need to break the low block. But
yeah, I know. But the thing is that when we're level, we okay. And to tell the truth, right? Luckily, we are playing Palace. You get what I'm saying, right? But like what you're saying, right? That's what I think is we don't see our players being like all out, going to try to get that goal. It's like the objective of the game, right, is to score a goal. Is that I don't know. So it's like, yeah, we got our old Spurs back. Yeah, just playing a bit better football, a bit more creative football. That's it.
I do think, like you said, though, we're missing somebody up front to take on a man. I mean, Sonny can do it a little bit, but it's hard when he's everything that he has to do. Like one of those wingers, Kulu or Werner, has to be able to. It'd be nice to have somebody that has a little bit of flair. Takes that man on and beats him and does something a little bit, magical, for lack of a better term. I think you know what I mean. And we just don't have it. They don't have that in there, and neither does Johnson, and neither does Brian Hill.
And our squad depth is not that kind of quality kind of squad depth, right? At the moment now, whenever I see us actually break through, is obviously when Udogi and Poro is around. That's when they actually run beyond the defense, right, to create the scoring chances or create chaos in the defense. And without those two, right, we look a bit limp. But at this moment now, we are still having possession of the ball. All the possession of the ball, but no result of it, apart from just going back and forth and doing the horseshoe again. I don't know, guys.
I think we have as many back passes as we do forward passes, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I guess Spurs has coined a new term in football again, right? Is doing the horseshoe. Yeah. Why do we get stuck with all this, kind of things, right? Why can't we be doing the the perennial winners or something? And I hate it when we stop. We get the ball, we stop and look. By the time you stop and look, right, everyone will be covered. Well, let's see how it goes, right? We are attacking. We have possession of the ball, right? And we got Madison, we got Neki, right? We got Udogi. Come on, Dogi, and we go backwards again, and we go wide again. We're doing the horseshoe again. Yeah. Every time it gets exciting. Why? take a shot, right? You saw that move, right, Scott?
Yeah, but it's every time there's any Palace player that gets kind of close to us, it's just better go back. Oh, better go back. And then Madison makes the great pass, but he's at halfway because he has to come back so deep. You'll look at this pass that Madison makes. It's a great pass, but he's at the halfway line. He needs to be making that pass
nearer
20 yards up. I think he passed it on to Bentancur, who made another good. But yeah, it's just
Porter.
I know it sounds like we're down 5 or 6-0, but it's we're still Palace hasn't been great, but it's frustrating when we keep seeing these same.
Scott, you know what's the percentage of possession?
How many years? What's that?
The percentage of possession: 83% Spurs, 17% Palace, and we are bored. You get what I'm saying, right?
Well, that's the thing, right? Is this better than what we saw under Conte? Just because we have the ball more, we're not getting any closer to scoring, right? And there hasn't been a single chance we've had to score, right?
Yeah, in the past 15, 16 minutes, yeah.
We haven't even been remotely close.
We haven't even created a chance.
Yeah, the closest was that last one by Son, where he didn't even touch the ball, but he kind of got close to it, right? And so, I mean, again, I don't want to always be coming off as negative or always against Ange. I'm just kind of pointing out but to be honest, this is not exciting football. Yeah. Not necessarily his fault, but this is a lot of the same kind of talks we've had before.
It's the same kind of football we've been seeing for the past 4 seasons or so, right? So.
Oh, you gotta be. You gotta be. Eugene.
Yeah.
Oh, Eugene.
Right.
Oh, Eugene.
And we score. Oh dear. Look at that.
No, we don't.
Look at him over there. No, and he can't score. And he won't score. And he won't score. Look at that.
Oh, Eugene, what are we doing? Sorry, I know that's a bit of a little spoiler there, but
Jens, come on to the show. I'll send you the link if you want to.
Oh my goodness, that was too good. Just
imagine Stell is at the stadium now. Guys, Stell is at the stadium and he's going crazy. Oh dear. Oh, big up, Jens, big up. Right, look at Werner. No, Scott, when you were saying that, right, I was more worried, right, that we considered a goal. But that was more or less the same level. Look at that. Son. Great pass through. Werner.
You have to laugh because you'll pull what remaining hair we have left on our heads out if we're not laughing. Chris, I can't. Did you find a stream, Chris?
No, I haven't been able to. It keeps buffering, and whatever link I click on, it won't work. Sadly.
When you watch the highlights, you'll know why we were laughing. Werner just had basically a clear break from halfway. clear. Like no, the defender was what 3 yards behind him, and he
5.
did not score. Like he had clear from halfway, and he did not score.
Okay, guys, shall we buy Werner? Most probably we will. We're Spurs. What else can
No
What
wonder.
else can I say? Right? We're Spurs, so
No wonder Elias went to the other room to watch because he's Werner's
probably,
biggest fan, so he can't. Werner, however you
yeah.
pronounce his name.
Timo, yo, Timo. And when something like this happen, right, your teammates are going to go, am I going to give him the ball the next time for him to do the same thing again? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh,
I imagine Stell is getting a video ready to go for halftime, just to outside the stadium, just to complain about that.
yeah. He's going to say, you wiener lovers. I wouldn't even take him for free. Imagine it was Dane Scarlett in that position.
He's got a. I mean,
right?
I don't.
He would have the speed because of his youth, right?
He wasn't offside, but
yeah. Was he offside?
No, I don't think so. When they showed the replay, it looked like Van der Veen's foot was behind him.
Oh, he's not offside.
But I only saw the one quick. I don't know if it'll matter.
He was onside. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah, big up. See to the 4th.
But like it looked like he was scared. Don't you? Like he never even looked like he was trying. Like he waited so long to shoot. He ran it almost right up to the goalkeeper. Like he had no clue what he wanted to do. You know, like one thing when you see guys like Kane and Son, like when they get in those positions, they know what they're going to do. Doesn't necessarily mean they're guaranteed to score, but they are confident. And if they don't put it in the net, like they put it to the corner and it's close. Werner seemed like he was nervous. He didn't know what to do. He had so much time, and he just
ran on.
He just kept running. Like I'll just keep running until the goalie makes a mistake, so that he makes the decision for me, and then he just.
No, actually, I mean, class players, right? When they reach that position, right, they would take the shot, right. When the goalkeeper comes running out, they would take the shot at the edge of the penalty box or slightly into the penalty box when the keeper is coming out. So yeah. That shows that Werner hasn't got the quality. That's all I can say. Right? Or sing, whatever. At the moment, Vicario okay? Yeah, Vicario is okay.
Yeah, he's back up. They're started again.
All right, good. Vicario is okay. If Vicario is not okay, we'll be seeing Austin in goal, if I'm not mistaken, right? Austin in goal. All right, C to the 4th. Let me think. Who is C to the 4th? Is it Cubes, right? C to the 4th?
I can't remember. I only see him as C to the 4th. I can't remember what his old name was.
Yeah, it's not Cubes. C to the 4th. I can't remember his own name. Yeah, you remind us C to the 4th, right? He looks like a shell shock in front of goal. Yeah, that's true.
But he did. He's been around for a long time. I can't remember. Now he's been C to the 4th so long. I can't remember the old one. Reload, isn't it? Is it Reload?
Reload. Yeah. It's Reload. Reload XXXXX. Big up, Reload. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. And you can see what Timo Werner's done. Good chance for us to actually be leading, but we aren't. So, but at least we're still keeping a clean sheet. Oh, gosh. Eze just steals the ball off Emerson. Come on, Royale. We can't play on the right side of the field. Right? We only can play on the left side of the field. So if we play on the right side of the field, it's going to be dangerous.
We're getting to that same point we were with Kane, where we said the problem is that we need Kane to get the ball and pass it to Kane. This is the same with Sonny, right? Sonny gets the ball and he's the most dangerous forward to pass it, but he can't pass it to Sonny. So
Yeah. Yes. Big up. Reload. Big up, reload. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. We got our Spurs back. Yes, I've been saying it for so long, reload. Right? We got our old Spurs back, right? That does nothing. I keep saying I want to see a new Spurs. I don't see our old Spurs. Play attractive football and do nothing. Oh, I guess that's the trap and that's the trick, right? Madison has got a free kick, Scotty.
what's that?
Madison's got a free kick, right?
Yeah.
And it's did the goalkeeper touch it?
I guess that's what they're saying. I didn't think. I thought it went straight out, but I guess somebody touched it.
Yeah. I think he just flaps at it. Just flaps at it, right? But guys, we got a corner, right? Madison's taking a corner. Romero, Emerson is harassing the defense. And Scott will know whether we scored. And we
Same as the last time. Chris Richards heads it away.
Yeah, we can't.
And we get back into Eugene's favorite umbrella U-shaped horseshoe formation.
The horseshoe, I don't know. It's going to be hard to say this, right? Ange has created a new way of playing called the horseshoe. Oh dear. Scott, what are your thoughts about Ange saying that, I'm not a magician?
Are you surprised? I mean, I know everybody wants to imagine that he's a new magical person, but it's the same thing all our managers say because there's nothing changes, right? Everybody wants to talk about all the changes. No, same thing that Poch said, right? Just different words. He's a coach, not a manager or something like that. Or you got to give him the furniture.
Same thing like
Jose. Jose said the same thing.
Players there say players there, what the managers always is it the managers change the managers but never change the players. Yeah, that's what Spurs are. So
the only one who didn't was Nuno because he was going to make us proud.
Yeah, he did make us proud.
Even in that video, right? He was making us proud because that guy holding the gun off stream was going to be scary. He said that.
Yeah. Behind the camera, most probably somebody's holding a shotgun, right?
Yeah.
Say it. If you don't say, you're gonna blow your head off. But those, and then after when Nuno leaves us, he goes to Saudi Arabia and then he wins the league in Saudi Arabia. Everybody leaves us to win something except for Harry Kane. Oh dear. Yeah. Reload says Nuno made the bank account proud. Made his background. Yeah.
Well, he's back now, right? He's at Forest or something, is he?
Yeah, he's back at Forest. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I think he's got about 10 million quid from us.
Yeah, that's not. I mean, Forest is probably where he should be managing, right? Like that's no, it's not meaning to be rude, but it's that's his level. So people said, "Oh, he's going to ruin his reputation at Spurs." No, all he did is like C to the Fourth said, he got a big payday, and he's probably back to where he should have been anyways. Wolves, Forest, that's a good level for him.
Yeah.
And he got a big payoff to do it.
Yeah, he did. Right, 10 million in the bank, go to Saudi Arabia, win the league there, then come back to Forest, right? Yeah.
That was starting to get a little bit more dangerous. Madison and Sonny finally hooking up, but
yeah. And imagine Sonny didn't even want to pass the ball out wide to Werner.
He knows.
So that's what I'm saying, right? You get it in goal, you don't score the goal. Your teammate starts to lose confidence in you, and when that he better do something. If not, it's going to be sad for him. Come on, Spurs. Why are you doing this again? Right. You know, like what Stel says, right? He's bored nowadays whenever he goes to the stadium. We are bored here watching Spurs play. Come on, Spurs. And the mistakes are coming in now. Right. Yeah,
there's lots of mistakes now.
Yeah,
offside.
the mistakes are starting to come in, and he's chilling. Yep, he's chilling at Forest.
I know the answer is always yes, Chris. But has it been raining a lot in London lately? Like these guys are slipping all over the place.
Offside flag goes up.
It rained heavily this morning, and it's kind of like grey with a lot of sunshine now.
Because there's Spurs especially are slipping.
So, it came down very heavily. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think there's more than one day that goes by where the answer isn't yes. Is it raining in London? But
Spurs. I mean, our pitch seems to be the slippery. I can't say it now.
Slipperiest.
Yeah, slipperiest. Yeah.
Like because Romero just slipped there, and Udogie slipped earlier,
Yeah, slipping all over the place.
Yeah, 10:30, 11 it rained and it came down very heavy.
But usually they just water the pitch down too, right? To get, the quick feel on the field. So quick feeling on the field. But it is what it is.
See, now the game's opening up and we're getting in trouble. Like we are struggling to maintain control and make passes now that the game's kind of opened up a bit.
Yeah. Oh, now Palace is being brave. They're pressing us higher. Right? That could be beneficial to us. But the problem is that we can't even get out of our own side at the moment.
Yeah.
Can't even get our own half. Look at that. Okay, Madison gets the ball. He gets the break. Passes it out wide to Decky. Right? Decky passes it back to Emerson Royale. Look at Royale. Piece of shit, can't pass the ball properly. It was a good move, Scott. Right? But the quality wasn't there. Royale.
And then that last pass was not quality. I don't know who made it, but it wasn't quality.
Royale.
Oh, I know. Sorry, I was laughing, but I didn't have if I had my camera on, you would have seen me laughing when I said I don't know who made it because that was an Emerson Royale special.
Yeah, that's what you say quality, right? Okay, we've had a good break. We had a 1-on-1, and the score is still 0-0. And wouldn't you say we're quite lucky because number one, I think Palace doesn't have that quality. All right. At this moment in time, they aren't playing that low block kind of football game. They are a bit more pressing, a bit higher. I think they are building up on their confidence to come against, to try to do something. Right.
Yeah. They're certainly. Starting to open up more now, right? They were, you could tell early on, they were happy just to kind of let us pass side to side. And now they are getting out of their defensive shape, which hopefully will help us.
Scott, he slips again.
Yeah, it's slipping all over the place.
What's wrong? This is our home pitch. Emerson does, Timo does something good. Udogie back, and it goes back again. And it goes back again. Decky's got the ball. Oh. And we get a corner. Guys, Max Verstappen has ran off with the F1. belongs to Red Bull again this season. So, welcome back.
In other
Did he win it?
games,
I don't
Fulham-
follow F1. Does he? Did he win it last year too, Eugene?
Yeah, he won it last year. He won. Oh, the corner. Yeah, nothing happened from the corner. So, yeah, he won it last season. I think he won something like out of 24 races, he won 19 of the races. Scotty. Yeah, that is dominance, right? So if Palace plays a little bit more open, this will give us chance to break the back line and create something. But whenever we try to create something, in the end, it's like the final pass isn't good enough.
Yeah. The problem is the ball ends up on Royale and Timo Werner's foot to make the final pass, and they don't have that quality to do it.
Yeah.
How long have we been saying that about our players?
4 years. 4 years. 4 years. 4 years. Oh dear. Palace has a free kick on their halfway line. Can they do something about it? Weren't we linked to Glasner? We've been linked to Glasner too, right? Before we got I said, okay, Udogi. See, Udogi is the only one can run and carry the ball. And why are you gonna do that for? He didn't want to pass it to Timo Werner again. And Udogi slips.
Dear.
Yeah, the slipping is on both sides now is becoming kind of an issue. I think we got lucky there. I'm not sure that was a foul on Van de Ven, but we'll take it. I think, Glasner is linked to us because because we're linked with every manager, right? Just like we're linked with every player. But I don't know if it was ever. He's a good manager though. Like he is.
Glasner is he's proven himself. He's won the Europa League. Yeah.
All right, I gotta take my daughter to gymnastics, so I will join you when I get back.
All right, I'll catch up with you when you get back.
Okay.
I'll listen along in the car while I'm driving, so keep me updated. Hopefully, the game gets exciting now that I'm gone.
How much more exciting can it get, right? Oh, Chris, it's back to you and I.
Oh, exactly.
Right? Yeah. The game is getting a bit boring.
Well, mainly you because you're the one with the.
Yeah, I'm the one.
So
with
you're the one with
the game on.
Yeah.
And we're having it control in midfield at the moment. Bentancur passes it wide to Decky. Decky passes it into the center to Madison, but the defense does well. It covers, right? Yeah, Glasner says, won the Europa League and got more. Palace got a more elite manager. Yeah. Reload. True. So true. Yeah. Let's see how it goes. Right. I think Decky is having the ball, right? Running.
One interesting.
Yeah, we're still playing that, horseshoe football style. And Van de Ven has got the ball and he's being pressured by two Palace players, but he gets it back to Vicario. Vicario pushes it back out to Bissouma. Bissouma is carrying it up. Who is passing it to now? Bissouma is going to pass it to Son. Son has came back deep to collect the ball. That's what our strikers have to do, right? Come back, collect deep, right? It doesn't remind us. Werner has got it out wide on the left. Werner goes to Madison gets the ball. He's going to put it wide to the right. No, it's a poor ball. And Madison seems a bit off too, right? And Emerson Royale did well against Mateta. All right, Madison goes out to Werner onto the left again. And now we're cutting back in. Come on, Werner, put in a good cross. Madison, come on, Mary. And we get a corner.
Come on.
Yeah, we get a corner. Chris, we seem to be slow, but, a bit faster sometimes, but we seem to be slow most of the time. All right. James Madison gets the ball in the penalty box. 2 players on him. Yeah, Joe Watt kicks it out. Right. Come on. We've got a corner. Right. We're in the 40th minute, 39th minute, 40th minute. Can we get that late first half goal? Not second half goal. All right. And it's defended out, headed out. All right. Come on, guys. Not exciting the football, Chris. It's okay. But we're having a lot of possession as usual. Right. Timo Werner gets the ball on the left again. We're cutting back in again. We're going back again, back to Bissouma. Bissouma sends it to the middle of the. Yeah, we're doing the horseshoe again. Yeah. Gone back to the horseshoe style again. Decky passes it on. Who is that? Romero's got the ball. Romero's all the way. Better get back up to defend Romero. Romero's got the ball all the way at the corner on the opposition side. What's Romero doing there? Oh dear.
Well, he can hit a goal, can't he? He's pretty good at that.
Yeah, he can do the header, but he's trying to
because
cross the ball.
we haven't got
in.
Richarlison to do that at the moment.
That's
Richarlison's
true.
good at that.
Yeah, hitting the headed goals is Richarlison. I think we've had Richarlison, Romero, and Van der Veen score. Right.
Yeah.
And Lerma gets a free kick from Bentancur. Second half, what do you think? You're going to take off Bentancur and put in Sa for a bit more energy?
Yes, we're going to need to, because the Palace players will tie, and we need someone like Sa who's got legs, who can run past them, and hopefully create something.
That's true. And now Palace has a corner, Chris. Palace has a corner, but they're not doing that, pressure Vicario scenario. Spurs is, as usual, zonal marking. You can imagine that, right? And let's see how we defend this corner. I think this is Palace's first corner, right? No one is putting pressure on Vicario at all. Ayew takes the corner, and nothing comes out of it. We head it out.
Good.
The delivery wasn't that good. And who is down? Madison's got a hit on the face, and he's down. Is it bleeding? No, it's not bleeding. Right, but he's in pain. Right. Yeah, if you get hit in the face, nowadays it's concussion protocols. You'll be on the site for at least I don't know. I think there'll be a hefty time added on here, at least 3 to 5 minutes because of the Vicario early incident. Right. Let me see that. We had some of the players man marking. We have some of the players zonal marking. All right. Okay. Madison get brushed on the face. Brushed on the face. Okay. Didn't need any medical attention after that. And Spurs has the ball at the halfway line, throws it back to Romero. Romero passes it to Van der Veen. VDV gives it to Matters, VDV, and we are just passing it around at our half in the halfway line. And now we're going forward to the right with Decky. Decky takes on his man, turns away, and he brings it further down. And he tries to, didn't get it away, didn't get it out. And now Eze's got a ball. He tried to play, but Mateta didn't get it. A bit too hard. It's gone back to Vicario to VDV to Rome. VDV to Benny to Bissouma. Bissouma passes it to Son. Hasn't even touched the ball more than 5 times today in this half. We ain't getting the ball to the forwards. Yeah, and he has to come back to get it, right?
Yeah, he's doing what Kane used to do.
Yeah, but the problem is that Kane used to be able to be more. Kane used to have a Son, pass the ball to when he goes back. But at this moment now, can we break him down? Okay, now Werner gets an. Oh, he's offside. He's offside. It looked like another true ball to Werner, but linesman pulls his flag up. He's offside. How many times has he been offside? Yep. Yep, just got it right. We're at the 44th minute at the moment. Right. Let's see. Time added on is going to be Mateta chasing after the ball. VDV is coming back to cover. Bendigo picks it up. All right. 3 minutes added on. Okay, fair. 3 minutes at a time. Ayu is offside, coming back from offside position. Take the ball from further up. The ref says, take the ball further back. Ball goes to Son. First time I've seen Son with the ball in a long time. Ball goes to Son, goes to Timo. Why doesn't Timo cross? We go backwards again. We're in our own half now, Chris. Right, we're just creeping on the halfway line at the Palace side. Okay, Werner gets the ball on the white side. Let's see whether Werner can do something well. Come on, Werner. He passes it back to Madison. Madison back to Bentancur. He blasted it over and over and over. Oh dear. Right. You just hold on. Maybe when Elias comes on, he might be able to give you a good link to get on the good stream. Chris.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. And it's Spurs has got 2 attempts, 1 on target. Our shots on goal ratio is so bad. Palace has got 2 attempts and 1 on Palace has had what? 4 attempts and none on target. Looking. Yeah, we know. And we got the ball in the little park again. Okay, Werner's got to take on his player. Take on your player and cross it in. Werner's got it out on the left. Werner passes it back to Udogi. Udogi passes it back, and we are doing the horseshoe again. We are doing the horseshoe again. Let's do the horseshoe again. You gotta write a song about doing the horseshoe, right? Decky is trying to get past his man. Come on. And he doesn't even want to pass it to Emerson, and we're doing the horseshoe again. Okay, now it's back to Werner. We're trying to attack on the left. Werner puts us across this. We don't have a Richarlison there, so it is what it is. Vicario comes all the way to the halfway line. We've got about a few more seconds before the referee will blow for the half time. Oh dear. Half time is coming up. Are we going to put it in? No, it's half time. On my side, it's been half time, long time somewhere else. So it's goalless. Surprise, Chris, we're goalless.
Well, yes, we haven't conceded, which is good, but I mean they haven't really threatened us much, really, other than a couple of corners. But we've just been poor going forward. It's just backwards and sideways, and as you say, a horseshoe.
Yeah,
it's just
ridiculous. Keep doing the horseshoe. Okay, looking at our bench now, right? Do you think Johnson will help, or Gio or Sa will help? Right? Or maybe we need Dragozin to come in for Emerson to go forward at this moment.
I mean, I would like Dragusin to go in just to see what he looks like, how he plays, because I've only seen him for about, I don't know, half a game, if that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Lo Celso, I mean, sometimes he can do something. And Johnson, I mean, he's done okay a couple of times when he's come on as a sub and scored a couple of
Mm-hmm.
times. But, yeah. I mean, I'd definitely like to see South come on, though. I mean,
Yeah, that's
be
true.
able to
At this moment
create
of
something
time,
and
I
run.
would like to see someone to create something for us to, have some hope
Yeah.
in. The thing is that the football seems to be pretty boring at this moment in time, right? So we are like stuck in some kind of loop there where we can't seem to be able to create something exciting, or how would you say, something attractive, right?
Also, got to get something for the crowd to get behind to try and push the players forward and try and do something, But there's none of
Yeah.
that. It's just sideways, backwards, and it's just rubbish. Yeah.
Mm. But the thing is, will he make those changes at this moment? That's how I see it, right? Yeah.
You'd hope so,
Let's see
but
what let's see what Jan says. Jan says
yeah,
yet
Ricky.
another urgent first half, right? Our attacking four need to sort themselves out. Yeah, that's true. Is it the link is out? There's no Wi-Fi connection or something there, right? And they seem to be. We don't look dangerous, to tell the truth, right? Apart
we're
from
not threatening.
we're not threatening. Apart from the part where you missed, right? You didn't see where the true ball went to Werner, okay, and he didn't take his shot, right? And he tried to run closer to goal, and the goalkeeper came out, blocked the shot, okay. Apart from that, there was nothing, right? If we have scored that goal, right, I'm very sure Glasner would have been more attacking, okay, and most probably will give us more space to run into. Remember, we were saying I was watching with Scott. Scott was saying somehow or another there was a period of time where Palace came at us, started to play high in the pitch and creating chances. You see, and it gave us a bit more chance to go, beyond their defense. But at this moment in time, like I'm saying, do you think? I think right, he will still stick to the same lineup for at least another 15
he will
minutes or so.
until about the 64th minute. Then he'll make some changes around that time.
Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
From the 60th minute, he will start making some changes, right?
Yeah.
And when those changes come in, it will be usually more of the attacking players that he changed, right? Like in the same way that we watched the Wolves game, right? We were 1-1 early in the second half. And after that, we were, counter-attacked and they scored. And after that, he just kept on throwing attacking players, which didn't have any end results. Let's see whether maybe this time he'll make an early change, right? That's how I see it. But the problem is that if you put Johnson for Decky, you will lose that player who actually can be the player and do something, right? Who can we change in this lineup now? Would you like to see Sarr come in?
Definitely. Definitely. But it's just who they take off. Would they take off Werner? Or take off Madison? Or Bentancur? I mean, Bentancur for Sarr possibly, because Bentancur's not quite fit yet. Yeah. I don't know. But in other results, Chelsea's beating Brentford 1-0. Fulham's beating Brighton 2-0, which is an interesting result. And Newcastle beating Wolves 2-0. The rest
Newcastle beating Wolves. All right.
Yeah.
That is an interesting one, right? Newcastle actually beating Wolves. Sorry, Newcastle.
Yeah, beating Wolves and Fulham beating Brighton. That's the interesting one, the Fulham one. Because obviously Brighton's obviously not far from us, so if they're 2-0 down, that's a good thing for us.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
At the moment, I can't see us get anything out of this game. The way we're playing.
Yeah, the way we're playing, we hardly ever can see much. But let's see what the rest of the pundits think, right? So yeah, it's looking like it's right. That's it. This is boring game. Nothing much happening. But we still have another 45 minutes plus to play, right?
Yeah.
I guess it will be something more like whether Ange is going to make some changes, right? Will it be Johnson for Decky, or bring Decky back in, put in Johnson for space? But the problem is that we don't even have the player to do something. It's a weird thing is that we get the ball wide a lot of times, right? But we don't have the quality of, to actually put the ball into the box, right? And of course, Jens saying that Nunes for Fulham has been brilliant. Oh, definitely one to watch. Yeah, another Nunes, right? And if we can't actually get right the wide players, the wingers, to actually put in a cross, the thing is that we can't do the cross in the air because we do know that Son hardly ever scores with his head. So they have to be a bit more clever to get the ball, cut the ball cross, right, closer to the ground for Son to actually collect it. But at this moment in time, yeah, and Son has not been on the ball much at all. Oh, the thing is that I guess our possession stats will be high, right? Having all the possession, but no results from it, right? Shots on goal 1, and that was because of the Werner scenario. And we only created what, two shots, and that's one shot of goal, and
Yeah,
that
two
is
shots. Yeah.
unacceptable. Yeah. And the sad part is this reminds me more and more now a bit of Nuno. Okay. Dear. How much more can we endure this, Chris?
I don't know. I'm just glad I'm not at the game. I don't know if I could stand being in the stadium.
Yeah.
I think it's Levy's ploy to make people go into the the restaurant area and buy loads of food and drink instead of sitting watching the game.
Levy's taking advantage of your depression. Either you feed yourself or you drink yourself. Yeah. Oh dear. It is what it is. So as we can see, now what we will be waiting for is to see whether, right, will there be any changes at halftime? Would you be surprised if there are any changes at halftime?
Yes, because I am expecting around about the 60th minute. But you would hope there would be. I mean, I'd be pleased if they did, but I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
It's like, we expected him to do something with Emerson Royale, he didn't. So yeah. I guess he will still just try to push it, right? Try out these players for as long as possible and then see what happens now. Are we going to be able to do it? Right? Will Spurs be able to break Palace down, or will Palace gazump us again like what Wolves did? as the game goes longer and longer at 0-0, right, you will have this inkling in you again, right? Being a Spurs fan, will we be, robbed, right? And we always say that we've been robbed, right? But the problem is that we have not even proven, right, to be more innovative, more attacking, more exciting.
Well,
It's
neither
the
side
same old,
have,
same old again.
yeah, neither side have shown the willingness to win the game so far.
Yeah, I know. Glasner was a bit more okay. It's gonna be a tough one. Too many players off form or not fit. Oh dear, yeah. Is it off form or is it not fit or is it just no quality in them? That's my scary part. Son hasn't seen the ball much. Decky has gotten the ball, but he hasn't been able to actually get it across, right? I don't know. If I was him, what would I do, right? If I don't know, put Dane in the center, take out Timo, put Son back onto the left. That would be the first change I'll try. Yeah, that's the first change I'll try. Right. But let's see. It's another Spurs game, right? And some of us who have been saying, we haven't kept a clean sheet. So a 0-0 is clean sheet at the moment. So that's one supposedly positive thing that's happened. The 0-0 clean sheet. Oh dear. But let's see how it is. So, yeah, and then Yen says, I like to see Madison step up more. Yeah, he seems to shadow his form. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. And that's what a lot of the Leicester fans said about him as well, especially after coming back from an injury. But he goes quite a bit.
Yeah. So let's hope that maybe I don't know. How many games would Madison need to regain his actual form? That's my question, right?
Yeah.
If it takes another 10 games, then most of the season is over. I don't know. Yeah. But at this moment in time now, right, we lost last week. To tell the truth, if we don't beat Palace today, right, Champions League most probably will be, a distant kind of dream. Right? But what's the point of being Champions League when you can't even?
Yeah, we'll be relying on other.
Cover over the cracks.
I mean, what's the point of going in it if you're not going to do anything in it?
Yeah.
You just could.
No, we're just going to go and collect the money. That's all. We're doing something. Yeah. Right. Yeah, we are number one in the FFP. We are number one in the FFP allowance of purchasing of players, right?
Yeah, you can't sing that, can
Yeah.
you?
Don't worry, guys. Ange won Manager of the Year. Yeah, that's a good trophy for Ange. Good medal, right? Vicario won Goalkeeper of the Year. Right?
Yep.
So we got 2 awards already, but not a trophy for this season. Oh, we've been getting so many awards, individual awards. So okay, let's get back to a bit of Formula One. It's already on the 37 laps, right, out of 57 in Bahrain. Verstappen is leading by over a second from Perez. Sainz is third. Russell is fourth. Leclerc somehow has dropped off and become fifth from second. Right? And let's see what Jens says. Yeah, here we go. Catch you at full times. All right. Take care, Jens. Jens has got his, that means he started. Right? I haven't started yet. I'm slow about a minute or so now. Yeah, just over a minute behind the rest of wherever is watching.
So is Lewis Hamilton? Right. Has Lewis Hamilton already moved over from Mercedes now? Is he? Or?
Oh yeah, Hamilton's moving over to Ferrari from Mercedes. Yep, that's very true. Next season, not this season.
Next season, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Next season. And Reload saying up. You're seeing now, lads, when you're all have these vibes and the vibes turn bad. Oh yeah. As Spurs fans, we know how the vibes turn bad very quickly, right? And the vibes turn good very fast too, right? Palace is kicking off. I'm kicking off here now. Palace kicks off, right? And Here we go.
I
No
hope
changes in the second half. Yeah,
not expect.
yeah, no changes in the second half. Right. I've still got a banner running in the bottom, 0-0 Palace. Oh dear. Maybe I should cheat a bit, put the 1-0 to Spurs, and then they will score.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they'll come out the traps, fast and hopefully he's put up their bum or something.
Let's hope. But what's he doing? That's a foul throw. Alice did that's a weird foul throw. He threw the ball back onto the ground. Oh, he threw the ball back onto the ground. Right. Here we go, guys. Spurs got the ball in our half. It goes back to Vicario. Vicario kicks it out to Emerson Royale. Oh dear, I got Emerson Royale on the right now, right in front of me. He passes to Decky. Decky puts it back to the center, and Emerson gets the ball. Emerson gets the ball. He runs down, and he falls over. Emerson Royale. Why? He gets the ball. He goes running, right, and then when the pressure comes on, he falls down. Why is he doing Richarlison? Right. Palace gets a goal kick. All right, we get the ball back, but we give the ball back again. Yeah, we get the ball back and we give the ball back straight away. Mario has got it. He goes back wide onto the left now. Left is with Udogi. Udogi brings the ball into midfield. Yep, he passes it on to Timo. And he goes back to Vicario. You go forward, you go back to Vicario. Yep, see, yep, reload, we know. 80% possession, one shot, 82%, yeah, one shot on target. What's the point? What's the point of all that possession and one shot on target? Werner's got the ball, cross throw, all the way, but Decky was all the way across. Oh, come on, Decky. We got a corner. We got a corner. Come on. Decky kicks it straight at Mitchell. Right. Is Madison going to come and take the corner? Madison is a short corner, goes back up to Madison. Kulusevski goes out to Udogi. Oh, Bissouma. It goes back to Werner. Werner kicks it straight into the defender. And the ball bounces back to Werner, and we go backwards again. Guys, we go backwards again. Right, we had to come forward again. No, we go backwards again. All the way back to Udogi. Romero, Bentancur. Decky passes it to, no. Oh, Decky loses the ball, but luckily he gets Bentancur again. The referee has not blown the whistle. Okay, now it's a foul. Oh, come on, Werner. Werner and Lerma is getting at it. Yeah. Okay, let's see this. VAR is going to take over, right? If Lerma runs into Madison with the elbow up, is VAR going to... No, he's getting yellow card.
That'll be a yellow, yeah.
You get a yellow card.
Oh, something actually interesting happened.
Yeah. And okay. Yeah. Why isn't... Okay. I mean, Lerma going in the elbow, pushing in the...
Oh.
No. Okay.
Brentford got a goal against Chelsea, so it's 1-1.
Oh, 1-0. Yeah. Brentford is 1. Brentford at home. All right.
Yeah, Brentford at home to Chelsea. Yeah.
I guess that's a London derby kind of thing, right? Brentford and Chelsea. Are they close? Yeah. Madison takes, right? Oh. What hits it away? Okay, Udogi's got the ball. All right, he's going to pass it. Who's going to pass it to? He passes it back to Bissouma. All right. At least now, right? The last holding defender. I mean, whenever we go all out attack at the back, the last holding defender looks like it's Udogi. Right? And we go all the way back again. We go forward and we go all the way back. We go forward and we go all the way back. Okay, Bissouma gets the ball. All right. Oh, come on. Oh, Mateta, luckily. Oh, dear. We lose the ball. We lose the ball, Chris. And we were so lucky that Palace weren't able to do anything with it. Udogi, Son, can't get to Son. Madison passes it to. And we ain't productive with the counter attack either. All right, Romero passes it to Madison. Madison's got the ball more now. Passes it to Decky. All right. Decky doesn't get a good pass over. All right. Van der Veen's got the ball. Passes it to Benton, yeah. Tried to do the loop ball, but didn't work out. All right. Udogi clears, it gets to Werner. Werner gets the ball on the wide. He goes streaking down. Can he take on his man and put a cross in? Come on, put a cross in now. What? Oh, penalty. Okay. There is a penalty shout. There is a penalty shout. All right. I assume he missed a lot of. Yeah, Scott. yeah. Get back on the stream, right? Lots of goals, right? Yeah, tap of goals. Let me see. Is it? Oh, it's a penalty. Okay. Was there a trip? No. They even. There's no. Are they checking it? Is VAR checking it? Oh, VAR says not a foul. Yeah, being Spurs fan, we ain't getting no penalties.
We haven't had much luck with that.
Corner by Madison, all the way in. Goal kick. Son being blocked by 4 players in the penalty box. What are you gonna do, right? The penalty came in good, nice. It was blocked. And it came off Son, so there wasn't a corner. And that's offside. That should be offside. Come on, guys, come on. You know, when I used to do watch-alongs when it was Conte ball, right? At least they were attacking us, and it was exciting watching us defend, right? Oh, Son! Oh, hits the post! Son hits the post at least, right? That is excitement.
That's something.
Yeah, that's excitement, right? Son hits the post, it's excitement. And now we get our tails up, but don't worry, we're gonna play the horseshoe football again. It goes back and goes all the way to the left. Spurs looking more threatening now, right? Werner looks more threatening. Okay, Udogi, good, but then slips. Udogi slips, and it becomes a goal kick. Good ball by Decky, lovely effort by Son, but it hits the post. Oh, yeah. That's the closest we've been. Yep, that's the closest we've been. But at least that's exciting, right? If you do it 5-6 times, right?
So,
Surely one will go in, right? And the worst part is, Chris,
exactly.
that
That's
won't
what I was
even
just
be
about to say.
yeah, no. And the worst part is that wouldn't even be counted as shot on goal. Wouldn't that be a yellow card for IU? Stopping Madison from going through? Okay. Now we look a bit more threatening. We've picked the pace up a bit more, right? Decky. Okay, and we lose the ball in middle field, but okay, luckily Van de Veen is there to cover up. And that's my fear, losing the ball in midfield, right? But one thing is that the only plus part is that Palace don't have that clinical attacking. They were being clinical like wolves. You understand? We somehow don't look clinical at all. It's like we use all our clinical form in the first 10 games. Right? Okay, Decky is going after the defender. The defender passes back to Johnston. And we're trying to pressure Johnson. All right. Yay, Scott's back. Scotty
Yeah,
is
back to watch some more super excitement. But I guess now we get to claim that we should have had a penalty. So it excuses all the terrible play, right?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, if we had that penalty, we can ignore the fact that that
Shite.
first half was awful and the second half has been at least a little bit more threatening. But from what I have seen, and I missed the first part of it. It came in right at the penalty shout. So.
And Bentancur brings down Eze on the edge of the penalty box. Welcome. Congratulations.
Well, I guess
Was
that
it
makes
Romero?
him the one who will go off now. I would have taken Basuma off for Sarr if I was going to make a change, but if Bentancur has the yellow, maybe you have to take him off. But I don't like taking him off because Basuma and Sarr aren't good enough to come back and get the ball, which means that Madison has to come back deeper. So, but I don't know if you can keep him on with the yellow. Maybe he's smart enough to play without taking the
my
yellow.
question now is that does Palace have free kick taker? Are you right? If I'm not mistaken, or is it Eze? Eze will take it, or are you will take it?
It looks like Eze, but he's the one who's positioning. No, IU's not even close to it, so it's going to be
Eze.
Eze.
All right. What time are you at now?
58, 17, 18, 19.
Okay. Still more or less about 15 seconds past the 9.
Yeah,
But
it's going to
that's
be
good.
Eze who takes it.
Yeah, Eze is going to take it. And they score.
There you go.
Serious?
Yep.
Oh,
and they score.
Yeah. It was straight in.
Yeah.
Pretty straightforward, just like
Yep. And they score.
like you're on the training pitch, just shoot it right in the net. And I mean, it's not Vicario's fault, but it was.
That was a bad wall.
Well, like you said, now we're going to start to play better, though, Eugene. We play better when we're down.
We always play better when we're down. But let's see now. If Palace gets back, right, and actually
who
low
moved
block
out of the way, Ben? Is it? Oh, no, he didn't really, but
it was
never mind.
bad
It
positioning of the
was
ball.
too high. He didn't have a chance. No, that was just a good free kick from a quality player that we should have signed when he was coming out. Eze was from QPR or something. He was from a championship club, Reading or QPR.
He was from QPR. Yeah, he was from QPR. Yeah. Would you pay 70 million pounds for it?
Sure.
Yeah.
He's a player, like we said, that we don't have out there.
Who can actually take free kicks?
Yeah, he can show that little bit of magic, right? He's not always taking on a man, but he can beat a man.
Yeah.
He can provide stuff that plays that we need.
Yeah. But don't worry, when Spurs goes down, we will come up. Sounds like a bad porn movie. Oh dear. Tottenham always. Chris, the clean sheet. Oh.
Well, I've got part of my prediction right. So we just need to score 2 goals and then it'll be 2-1. So.
Yeah.
But at least we got the one bit right. Oh dear.
Benjamin covers. Oh,
As he would have to be fit for our game, wouldn't he?
yeah. And then he'll get injured somewhere along now, right? And he won't be playing again. But the problem is, right? He's quite injury prone, right, this season.
Yeah. He has
Yeah,
been. Yeah.
so, yeah, he's been quite injury prone. So yeah, but would you pay 70 million pounds for him? That's my question, right? So
Yeah,
Not 70.
we're the richest club in London, right? We're the richest club in London. We have nothing but financial fair play space. Like 70 million should be not difficult.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, obviously we can afford
Timo
him, but
Werner.
I don't know if it's worth it. But
No, why would we sign him? We have Timo Werner. Like, look at this.
Yeah.
amazing Look at this.
Yeah.
On the platter, up right into Johnson. Why do we
Son.
need him? We got
Oh, Werner. Now I see what you're saying.
that's why we don't need Eze. But chances like that Werner's getting for us, like
Oh,
Chris,
dear.
you said you can't watch the game in England. Is it they have no football on right at this time, or they only have like one game, or how does that?
yeah,
Blackout.
3 o'clock is like a blackout for football
For
on a Saturday.
every football? Okay,
But well, yeah, every football, any game that starts at 3 o'clock for the Premier League, it's a blackout. It's not on TV.
yeah.
that's insane.
But I think
It's
they're trying to
insane
push
how
it.
bad
Yeah.
the TV is for you guys there.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But I mean, then we got the option to go to a game if we could afford it on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, but the thing is that I did hear they're trying to reverse that. Oh, Van der Veen goes down now.
Oh god.
he's okay. Oh, Brennan Johnson's coming on. So there we go. We're saved. Don't worry.
For who?
Bentancur.
Okay.
You see, I told you he's gonna start throwing in all those attacking players, right?
So does that mean Kulu goes to the midfield, or we're playing with 4 up front?
I guess Benton Cole. That means
Yeah,
Decky
Kulu
will play
looks like
Bentonco's position.
he's in the. Decky looks like he's playing in the midfield right now.
Yeah, he'll play Bentonco's
Early,
position.
but he's
Yeah.
kind of.
And Chris is correct. 60th, past the 60th minute, first substitute.
Well, at least United's playing City, so they won't make up ground on us.
Hopefully. But Manchester United is playing City away or home?
I think they're playing at the Emirates, aren't they?
Okay. Etihad.
But I'm not sure. Or Etihad, sorry.
Yeah, Emirates is.
They're playing at
Arsenal.
neutral site.
Emirates.
That's right. I can't keep track of my Middle Eastern
stadium.
Airlines. Correct. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. That's true. And
I
don't
could
be
be
surprised, right? Don't be surprised. We'll be called the Qatar Airways Stadium soon.
Well, who did they have? Was that guy on Twitter that met with Daniel Levy? He's from like one of the tiny Emirates that still has billions of
Oh
dollars.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is from I don't know which one it even is. Like I
And-
said, we
and-
got Johnson here to save us.
Yeah. And they're gonna sit back.
Keep telling me we don't need Eze.
Madison gets the ball to Werner. Sancho! What the fuck?
It's funny to. I know it's coming, so it's funny to watch.
I
you
know,
change
that's
it.
why you really said it, right? Look what Johnson does, right? It's
That's
WTF.
hard. I think it's harder to make that shot than it is to score from there. Like that ball
Oh.
is straight in the air. I don't think I could kick it like that straight in the air. I think it'd be easier for me to score than to kick it like that.
You're gonna kick it into the ground,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
Oh, Chris, luckily you ain't watching this, you know. What Timo Werner did, what Johnson has did. Look, we are not clinical. We are not. We don't have that quality in that position.
Eze is going off at least, so.
Yeah.
Chris, if you thought this game might give us some answers whether Johnson and Werner are players we want to keep, the answer is no. No. Yeah. It is showing us exactly everything, every negative thought you may have had about each one of them, they are reinforcing today, because Johnson was right 5 yards out from the goal and skied it probably out of the stadium.
I mean, and it ain't going to be counted even a shot on target, bros. Imagine that. Let's see what Reload says. People thought Celtic manager was going to get back with top players and walk away if he wasn't back. Johnson, Werner, say hello. Back with top players. Yeah, Son gets the ball. Is he offside? No, he's onside. Right. And we get a corner. And his score is quiet. That means we have scored.
No, he just took the corner on my stream. You can guess what happened.
Yeah, nothing happens. That means nothing has happened.
Headed away from a Crystal Palace defender. Tell me if you've heard that one before today.
Yeah, the whole day's been headed away by a Crystal Palace player. This proves we are going to be having a real tough end of the season.
Well, we've got tougher games than this to come.
Yeah. The worst part is that, right, we always turn up for the tough games. And imagine Romero is our striker at the moment. Why didn't we, right, in the winter, right, go out and get a striker who actually can score with his head? Oh, yeah, we had Richarlison. Yeah, we had Richarlison. Yeah, I forgot. Right.
Another corner. I wonder what will happen.
Yeah, we headed out again. Who's got in that corner? Palace or us?
Spurs.
Yeah.
Pretty better doing it short.
Corner? I thought it was a throw in. We got a corner.
No, it was a corner.
We're midway through the second half. Spurs is 1-0 down. What can we do? With double figures in the corner and nothing happens again. Decky was taking the corner. Now we're going to the horseshoe. Oh. Nah, ain't good enough. Any more subs? Nah. Who else can we bring on now?
F for the tea lady.
You? Yeah, nah. Bring on some ball boys. Now we got Gio. We already got Johnson on. We can try Gio. Okay, Ayu is gone down and
Edouard's coming on.
Yeah, the kid's talking to Scott.
Oh, can you hear my daughter in the background? Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I haven't seen them in some time. How are they doing?
She's talking to her friend on FaceTime or whatever. So, yeah, they're all doing well.
That's good. That's good. Eduardo. I remember the last time we lost to Palace, Eduardo scored or something like that, right? And that was actually at Palace. Now we're at home. Ayu is injured. Okay. Ayu is injured.
But Edwards, but they'll just like kick it up to him and he'll just hold the ball up. So he's probably better right now than Ayu. He can just hold the ball and waste time. And Hughes is coming on too, I think, right? Yeah.
Hughes. Yeah.
Will Hughes, isn't that Will
Will
Hughes?
Hughes, yeah. Will Hughes, yeah.
Or that number 20. I never even heard of that guy who's coming on.
Edward, and Hughes are coming on. Wharton and Ayu is off. Okay. All right. Let's see what Glasner can do.
Hi.
Hi.
She wanted to say hi, my youngest daughter Eugene. You've met her before in the past.
Yeah. Hi. How you doing?
Was excited to see you.
Yeah. No, but she's the brave one, right? She wants to be on screen. Remember?
Yeah, she came. She's talked a few times. I get her to say "leave you out" every once in a while. She likes to say "leave you out" for me. So
yeah, that's good. Yeah, now she's 2.5 years older now, right? Wow.
Yeah, she's 9 now. So
9.
Oh, 10, she told me.
Oops. Oh, 10. Okay.
I can't keep track. There's too many to keep
track. Yeah, the 5 of you, right? Whatever age you are. But just as long, don't forget their birthdays.
Oh, that's right.
Come
on. They're all born in January, it seems.
Johnson. They're all born in January?
No. There's like my oldest son is born December 29th, and then January 2nd, January 30th. It's just a busy month for birthdays, and you're trying to come off Christmas, and then you got to buy birthday.
Why don't you just do like Chinese? Scott, I teach you one thing. Do the Chinese way, right? Group everything, pick one date. Everybody has their birthday. Everything is on that date. Settle.
Didn't they do something like that? They said in Korea where it's like everybody turned their age like that year, or like at the beginning of the year or something.
No. Okay. For the Chinese, right? For the Cantonese dialect people, the 7th day of Chinese New Year, right, is what we call the day of everybody's birthday. That was when humans were born or something like that. Everybody's birthday is on the 7th day of Chinese New Year. That's what yeah. The Koreans, I'm not sure. Right? That's what part of my culture is, right? Because my mom is Cantonese, so right. So now Timo Werner's got the ball. Can he get it through? Madison is off, right?
Yeah, he's had a few passes, but overall, he's not impacting the game like he was early on.
And we get another corner, right? We've got like 15 corners from what's been happening, Scott.
Yeah, we get corners and they just keep knocking them away.
And they've got the goal. I already said it, right? We will get the possession, we will get the corners, we will get everything apart from the shots on goal and the chances created. And all they needed was a bad foul outside of penalty box. Nah, and it's cleared away again. Johnson pushes the ball out. Udogi's got the ball. He passes it back to Bissouma. Werner again has got it on the left. And can he get it? They double team. Somehow another. I don't understand. It's Son. Oh.
Son's trying, but man.
Yeah.
He's the only one that seems to have a chance to score today.
Yeah. It's out. Yeah. Yeah. Johnson didn't touch it. If Johnson touches it, right, I think he pulled back. If he touches it, most probably. All right, we're in the final lap of Formula One, the first race in Bahrain. Max Verstappen leads by 21 seconds. Oh, it's a Red Bull thing. Let's hope Max Verstappen gets a clean sweep of everything this season and Formula One will be over. Oh, but next season, Formula One is changing to new dynamics and all that. So it'll be a totally new car, totally new kind of scenario. All right, Udogi, come on. Werner again. Come on, Timo. Don't be a wiener. Yeah, that's a wiener.
It was a nice pass right to that Palace player.
I know. Yeah. I don't like to call players names, but sometimes it's just you can't help yourself. Right? Okay, Deki gets the ball. He's got Johnson on the wide. And it goes back to Bissouma. Son can't get it to Deki and it cuts out. They're sitting back, Scott, and they're defending. They're parking the bus.
Well, they just wait because they know that we can't make that pass. So you just wait. Then we'll just give them the ball. They don't have to have any concern because we're not having any smart, insightful cutting passes. It's just let them hold it out, and eventually somebody will pass it to them.
We're not threatening, and they are not afraid. You get what I'm saying? If we are threatening, it makes them afraid. Then mistakes will come in. We are not even giving them fear, and we look lost whenever we attack.
Yeah, the biggest concern they have now is that a ball will bounce to Son. Like they just have to make sure they're not letting any bad deflections get the ball out to Son, because when we have to pass and create on our own, we have nothing.
Oh, at last.
There we go. All's forgiven. All's forgiven.
That's why you were laughing.
But watch how many times, like the defender falls down once, and then it bounces off him, and then this defender. Oh, who was that? He totally missed it. That's terrible. Number 8, Lerma. How does he miss that ball? Well,
I don't know.
Even Super Timo can't miss that.
Yeah, luckily it wasn't Johnson there. You see, he slips, gets past one player, then he misses one, gets another pass to another player, cuts the ball across. Yeah, and Werner should score that. If he didn't score that, right, it would have been the end of the world. Stell would have run down from the stadium and tried to kill him. Just joking.
Yeah, as
Right,
the Force says.
Yeah, I think it will count it as a clearance. Yeah. Permanent move secured.
Now we'll have to hear how great he is because he scored a open net goal.
All right.
So now you can update the score on the ticker down the bottom there.
Oh yeah, now I can update. Yeah, forgot the score ticker. Now it's supposed to be 1-1. Yeah, I keep forgetting the score on the ticker.
Oh dear.
Right, time to adjust the ticker, right? We were reluctant to put it at 1-0. Now, to be fair, we will have to edit it and change the scoreline. And the score is 1-1. Spurs 11. Spurs 11, Palace 0. Yeah, it looked like Spurs 11, right? Shall I change it? Just let it be. Let it be.
Leave it.
Yeah, leave it. Yeah.
Something
I think it's exciting there, right? Yeah, it's exciting there. Yeah. But at least the stadium now, it's, getting to vibe, right? Madison's got a free kick, and Scott is very quiet. So that means most probably we scored our second goal. Yeah, we have not done anything again. Yeah.
We're winning the league. We're winning the league now. Don't worry,
Right.
we're winning the league.
Oh yes, we scored a second goal. And look at Elias gloat now, right? Elias gonna gloat, right? Yeah, remember the name. Yeah. When he missed that,
Yeah.
right?
The reason we're
Yeah.
1-0 down is because of how garbage he is. But now he gets the Palace defender slips and falls down, and he gets an open goal. And then this one. See, this is why our fan base is the worst fan base in sports.
Yeah.
Because we played horrible all game. We get a lucky goal from Werner, and now we get a good bounce here, and we have to forget how terrible we've been all game and pretend like this has been some great performance.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It's been awful. All our problems have been on display, but now we forget about
But
it all.
Scott, I'm right? We have to go down 1-0 first, right? Before we wake up again to score. Why?
Yeah.
Why do we always have to do that?
It's like that
Yeah, it's
under
2-1 now.
Mourinho and Conte, wasn't it?
Oh, Spurs. No, sorry, not 0. 2-1. Yeah, 2-1, not 0. Yeah, sorry, Palace.
Yeah, they're giving that goal to Romero.
Yeah, Romero hits it in. But guys, the game ain't over yet, right? Guys, the game ain't over yet. Højbjerg is coming on. Sar is coming on. And the Romero critics in the mud. Yeah. Who's criticizing Romero here? Okay, are we going to get 3-1 here? Give me a 3-1. Woohoo!
Well, so far my prediction's correct.
Yeah, so far your prediction is correct, right?
Yeah, I said 2-1 at the start of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I guess you can be right, but this is, again, we have to always pretend like this is great when we win, but this has not been a very well played game by us. And again, it's shown all of our weaknesses, but we get by because Palace is Palace.
Yeah, I know. You get a bit better quality, right? But Scott, they'll say, you know, you're the team in the front of you. You win, it's a win. Right? But of course, being a Spurs fan, we'll be happy with the win, right? But of course, a lot of Spurs fans will come again, and you know. But
I mean, we can be happy about the win and be honest about it too, right, Eugene? Like, that's the thing.
You have to be honest.
Every win doesn't have to be like the greatest. Now we're planning the parade.
Nah.
Like, I think we've been talking all game, and Chris hasn't been able to watch, but I think you've heard a lot of our comments. And Werner and Johnson and Kulu were not good for 70 minutes. They were not good for 70 minutes, and I don't think that them getting, Johnson and Werner getting a goal together changes the fact that for 70 minutes we were toothless against this Palace team, and that's still a concern. Whether we win, whether we lose, the concern still remains that our front three is not good enough, and we knew that coming in. Like, that's the thing. It's not like we're making that decision based on this game. We knew that coming in. We've had that concern all season long, and the fact that we had to wait for 70 minutes at home against a Palace team that's missing one of its top choice center backs is concerning. Now we win, so we get to move on, and that's good. It's better to win the games than to lose these games. But I think if we want, the reason why we can be critical is we want to do more than beat Crystal Palace. We want to compete for trophies. We want to compete for the title. And to do that, we need better than what we have.
Yeah, and this group of players doesn't cut it. Yes, the quality is not there, right? And my concern is till now, right? Where's Dragozin? Right. And Palace keeps losing the ball. Palace keep losing the ball. We keep giving the ball away. We are 2-1 up. Right. And we had to concede first. That's the other thing, right? And we don't concede first. We don't seem to want to come out to play our ball. So might as well just Ange tell them, right? Go out in the first half, let people whack 2 goals against us, and then we come and fight back. Or let them score 1 goal against us, and then we come and fight back, right? And then you have players like Højbjerg losing the ball in the middle of the park again, right? And he's supposed to be what? More defensive. And when we're up 2-1, why are we bringing on? Why don't we just maintain the players that we have and continue to try to score more goals? And now Son has come back to defend. And most probably, if we can't defend, we know we can't defend, right? We can't park the bus somehow or another. We ain't trained to park the bus. And as the game goes on, now Palace is pressuring us now, right? Palace is having possession of the ball now. Will they score the equalizer? That's my question. But of course, they've taken off Eze and all that, right? So maybe their quality has dropped too. And hopefully that is beneficial towards us. Palace has got the ball. Palace is controlling the possession now. Palace is, now we are like, now we get the ball back. Pressure. And we lose the ball again. We give the ball away again. In the middle of the field, inside our park. Now Palace is coming back against us again. So it's the same thing, right? We go up, we sit back. Why don't we go up and go up again? Go for it, right? And there's a ball. Luckily, Vicario gets it. There's a ball looping over the defense again. And now Vicario falls hard on his knee. Imagine if we lose Vicario. Okay. Let's hope there's nothing serious. Vicario gets up. All right. Go for the third goal. Go for the insurance, the security. We don't. We sit back. When we go 1 goal up, we sit back. Yeah.
And there's Sonny. Oh, sorry. I'm going to spoil it. Son scores. Watch what Son does on his goal. Exactly different from what Werner did, what we were talking about earlier. Sorry about the spoiler, Eugene.
Okay, Son gets the ball. Yeah. Son. No, this is what you call class. He shoots outside. You see?
He puts it away. No question about it. Totally different from when Timo Werner had the same chance, right?
Yeah. Because Son gets the ball before he enters the penalty box, right? He knows what to do.
And he puts it away. The goalie has no chance. Whereas Timo Werner ran into the goalie, gave the goalie all the chance in the world.
Yeah.
And that's the difference in quality. And that's why we need more players like Son and less players like Timo Werner.
That's true. Right. We're 3-1 up now. Oh, I got to change the banner again. We 3-1 up. We're 3-1 up. Yay, we're 3-1 up. See, as I ran, right, they went for that goal. Yeah, while I went on a rant, we scored. Yeah. Yeah, Sonny scores. Oh, Dane Scarlett's coming on. Dane Scarlett's coming on. Lo Celso is coming on. So Son is coming off. Will Son be coming off?
Oh yeah.
Basuma's coming off. Sorry, I'm talking to my daughter. And Son. Son and Basuma are coming off. GLC and Scarlett are coming on.
Gio is coming on, and Scarlett's coming on. Son and Basuma is coming on. But no, what you say is true, right, Scott? Right. We win this game 3-0, but the underlying problems of our squad, right, we can see it, right? We are supposed to be playing the exciting football thing, blah, blah, blah. It hasn't showed in the past 5 games or so, right? Maybe like a lot of people saying, you know, we need the players need to gel back again and blah blah blah, right? But of course, being Spurs fan, we are 3-1 up. We're happy. I guess we'll be celebrating.
I mean, like I said, this is a good performance to beat Palace, but I think all three of us have goals that are higher than beating Palace. That doesn't mean that that's a bad thing that we beat Palace. This shows we can beat Palace. I think we thought we could beat Palace coming into this game. I think what I'm talking about is just the overall picture is it, and we see. I'm not making any crazy statements that I don't think any of us three. Sorry, Chris, if I'm speaking for you, let me know. You can tell me that I'm wrong, but I think we all thought the front three probably was a concern, right? We thought the front three is a concern, and I think it's shown us that it's good enough to beat Palace, which is a positive, but for us to take that next step where we're not kind of looking at 4th, 5th, and 6th, we need to improve that area. And that's what this game has shown us.
That's
so we
true,
can take
right?
we can take the positive that we are obviously not a mid-table team. We're a better team than Palace are. We can come back from a terrible performance against Wolves, but for us to take that next step, I think this game, even with a victory in this, 3-1 win, is that it does show us that we need to improve. We need that front three to improve. That's no doubt.
Because now you can see, right? We are low blocking them, right? Now we are playing the counter-attacking game. That is Spurs' strength in the past 4 seasons, right? If I'm not mistaken, we've been programmed to play this way. You see, so now that's why I guess a lot of, I don't know, you want to change back your football culture to play a more attacking way. The transition part with the players that you're stuck with, it'll take a lot of time to readjust the mentality and all that. And we are like, 7 minutes at a time on. So let's see how that goes. And I think Stel is correct. I think Stel predicted a 3-1 scoreline or a 4-1 scoreline, right? So I know, but like what you say, Scott, it's correct, right? You keep pulling your hair out when you miss chances like what Werner did earlier. Johnson came on and he missed that goal, right? But then he created the goal again for Werner to score, right? But now we've got a free kick. Now it could have been what is it? The quality of Palace is not up to our quality, so the standard is there. We are better. We have a bit more quality in our team and squad, and they took off Eze, and all of a sudden they had possession and they have the ball to attack, but they couldn't do anything about it. So, but let's see how it goes. Lo Celso is taking the free kick. And don't forget, right? Palace is missing their key defender, right? What's that? Mark Guehi?
I think so.
Yeah, Mark Guehi is out.
Yeah.
Right, for the rest of the season. So I don't know. Maybe against other lower ranked teams and all that, Palace might be able to do well in the Glasner. But of course, if they play teams in the high echelons like from 6 or 7 or 8 and 6, 7 or 8 and above, that they might have to struggle. Handball? No handball. Okay. Right. But all out there, being Spurs fans, we're all happy, right? The scoreline is how we call flattering to deceive.
Yeah.
The scoreline is flattering to deceive because the first half, right, it was 0-0 and we were bored out of our life, right? All right. Oh yeah, and we are playing Aston Villa away, right, next week.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they play after us today, don't they? So,
yeah. And that that will be our test, right?
They're playing Luton away. So the next game after this.
Let's see how that goes. We are still, but we're in a winning position at the moment. We've got about 2 minutes to go. Will we get another goal?
I don't think so. I think they're just passing around. Palace knows that there's no point now, so just
Yeah,
they're not gonna. They're not gonna. They're just.
If we are 2-0 up, I don't mind. We are playing this way, right?
You can play this way when we're winning.
Yeah,
Couple of
2-0 up
goals
and we're
up.
winning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like now, we don't care. But in the first half, we were doing that, right? Left, right, you, horseshoe, right? And just now they show the stat. The first half, we only had 2 shots, two created chances. In the second half, we came up and we created 11 chances. So that is the difference, right?
Yeah.
Minute more stoppage time to play, most probably. Scott, you got left. Player gets pulled down.
Yeah, there's still 30 seconds left on my stream. I imagine he'll just blow it down right when it gets to 7 minutes because neither team wants to even play. They'd probably both agree let's just blow the whistle and be done because Palace will be coming back.
Formality time, yeah, it's just all formality at the moment, right? So
they're just gonna waste time now with Johnston. He'll take his time. He'll kick it, and they'll blow the whistle in about. This is so silly. The silly part of the game. He kicks it. He blows the whistle. Over.
Is it over?
Yeah.
All right. All right, guys. We won 3-1. Yay! Right. Based on what we watched, right, Scott? Yeah, like you were saying earlier, I agree with you, right? How would you say this? Will you accept? I mean, all of us Spurs fans are happy that we won 3-1, right? But the performance-wise, right, the showing of the players in the first half until the 70th minute, is it because are we just conserving our strength and all that because we can't play Ange ball straight down 90 minutes and we all, lose it in the end? Or is it, tactically now he's gone to the sense that, right, if we concede 1, we still can score at least 3, minimum 2, right? But
yeah, I don't know what it is. I mean, I said before, I wonder if we start to open up and take more risks once we get down. I don't know. Today, I don't even know if we did that, right? We got lucky that we had to wait for the Palace defender to slip, and then we got our chance. So I think again, maybe that's the same thing, right? We're not able to create these chances on our own, so it takes long. That's why it takes us so long.
I think
to create
we've done better when they had more of the ball, when they had more possession of the ball. Palace, we seem to have done better. So we obviously took the ball off them, then went forward. I mean, that's what instead of us passing it out, we've got to give them a ball, then we take it off them and then just try and score.
No, that means that being Spurs fans now, right? We can't expect this group of players to be playing the way that they played in the first 10 games when we ran on unbeaten run.
Yeah.
That's all I can say, right? Along the season, injuries come along, suspensions, blah, 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 drop of form and all that, right? The sink and the gel again. For very well, what we can see now is that our squad, whenever it has a hiccup, it takes a long time to recover. And to tell the truth, today's game doesn't even reflect on the past 10 games that we played. I mean, the first 10 games that we played, right? And it's insane. And especially what Jens is saying, got there in the end. Romero was the 12th player before he popped up with that goal, right? At least 4 passes straight to their players. Yeah. So Johnson was an inspiration when he came on. Yeah, Johnson was an inspiration when he came on. Yeah, that's true. He missed not say a sitter, right? A very good chance to score. But at least, right, he created the the assist to Werner to, and like what Scott said, right? There was a lot of luck involved in it because the first defender fell down, then he ran through the second defender, and the second defender missed the ball, and he still got the ball with him. He passed it through, and Werner scores. Right. So, I guess today is a good day for being a Spurs fan. At least I can wear my Spurs jersey out again, right? Feel a bit proud, right? In public, right? To let people know I'm a Spurs fan, right? So I guess it is what it is, right? I guess we'll be ending the show soon unless anybody else. Oh, Elias is here. Yeah.
Yes, Turbo Timo to the rescue, guys. Turbo Timo to the rescue. That's what I was waiting for. Actually, I tell you what, even before this game started today, I had a feeling that actually Timo Werner is gonna score a goal. When that first goal actually didn't go in, I was a bit sad, but when that second goal actually, it was awesome. Seriously, like I loved it. I tell you, I was actually watching
Kicking
the
a
game.
ball to an empty net. Like he was horrible today.
Yeah,
right?
but
Werner was awful today.
Just the fact that he scored the goal, it was so
When I wasn't
good.
watching it, and
I
he was
wasn't
horrible.
Sorry, what you're saying?
I said I wasn't watching it, and he was horrible.
No, actually, it was a really it was a really good moment,
don't
more
worry.
so than a goal. Like, yeah, like I really enjoyed watching the second half. I really loved it. I tell you. Then within the 2 minutes that Romero had it was awesome again from the Madison assist. And actually that was a good assist from Madison. The way he spotted Romero, actually, it was a good ball from Madison, by the way. I know Madison has been getting a lot of stick recently from the fans as well, that he hasn't been performing lately and blah 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 blah. I think he had a good game today. He spotted some really good runs, and there were times actually we were unlucky that actually we didn't finish. I think we didn't deserve to go down 1-0. I think it was an overall a good game from us. We really dominated Palace. The entire game we were dominating them. The amount of shots we have in their box, it was awesome. But I still agree.
Elias, this is the thing, right? We have won 3-1. But to tell the truth, right, the game was not good. Honestly, it was not good, right? The 3-1 score actually flattered us because, to tell the truth, maybe Palace, the quality was bad. You get it? And they were bad because after they took off Eze, right? And Wharton and a few other players, their standard dropped. That's how
I agree. The first half was quite bad, I think, but in the second half we were playing with a lot more urgency, I would say. Even when that first, I agree with you. The first half, even I was very annoyed. I was very frustrated. In the second half as well, when that Eze free kick going. By the way, I must say that free kick, the way we lined up against that free kick, as that ball, the positioning was awful. I think we need to. No, that one I disagree. I think the moment we went into the second half, we were much more clinical and we were showing a lot more urgency in the game. We could see that players were not just relying on like one touch and all that. It was good football. Like, to be honest, I enjoyed the second half. Eugene, I can't hear you.
I said we weren't clinical until they scored first.
No, even before that, Eugene, there were a lot of chances even before that. Like,
yeah, and we missed it. If we were clinical, we would score.
But we were dominating them. I think they were just lucky. They were lucky with the free kick.
When were we dominating them?
We were dominating them.
at any
You see
point.
the stats.
Domination when you
we held possession and did absolutely nothing with it. We had what? 80% in the first half. That wasn't domination.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
We had 83% possession in the first half, guys.
Yeah, and
whatever it was. I don't know what it was in the 80s, right? Eugene, you said the first half.
83%.
83% possession in the first half.
Yeah, 83%.
And we did nothing with it. That's not domination.
Horseshoe football. Right.
We had 14 shots and 6 shots on target. By the way, guys,
we had 2 shots on. We had two chances at goal, not even on goal. At goal in the first half. 2 chances. We had.
No, it was one. It was one. Just the team.
One shot on goal. Yeah, we had 1 shot on goal, but 2 chances on goal, right? But in the second half, we had 13, or was it 12?
It happens to the best of them, actually. Like, it's not just us, and you have to realize we are not.
If it's one-off, it's okay. But we've been seeing this trend of how Spurs play, right, for the past 5 games.
Then tell Levy to buy a fucking striker. It's not the manager's fault that we don't have a
I'm not saying it's
striker.
the manager's fault. Yeah,
I know, but there are people who are saying that it's manager's fault. He's not playing the right tactics and all that. Yes, I've been hearing that all over. But it's not the manager's fault that actually you don't have clinical strikers. But still, the fact that even our wingers, they are doing way better right now.
Yep, Johnson came on and changed it. That's what Jens says.
Dietrich,
Right.
I send you the link.
Yeah, send him the link, Dietrich. I mean, Elias will send you the link. Yeah, not most second half. Yeah, almost half. Yeah. But the thing is that we didn't kick in, right, until more or less how many? I think the last 15 minutes, Chris. Right? When was the first goal that we scored? When was that?
We
Right.
scored in like the.
I just send you
scored.
Dietrich the link.
Right.
Yeah, roughly the 70th minute we scored.
Yeah, here comes Dietrich. Hey, Dietrich, how you doing?
77th minute.
How's everyone?
Nah, we
I'm
just
doing
arguing
good.
about the shitty football that we played, and
No,
somehow
it was
another.
not guys. It was not
It's
shitty football. If you're,
It wasn't exciting. It was boring. We played
Okay, let me-
football,
let me-
right? And it went back and forth.
Let me start by saying this football is absolutely fucking boring to watch. I
Yeah.
was more entertained.
Seriously, I don't
I'm
know what
not
you guys
even
watch.
joking. I was more entertained watching Nuno, Mourinho, and Conte ball than this crap.
Yeah, I
Oh
was
my
telling-
goodness!
Have
With
it?
Nuno, we were not
Have
scoring
it?
this kind of goals.
No, I was telling Chris earlier, right?
Haven't-
I was more excited watching Conte ball, right? When they were attacking us and we were defending brilliantly and counter-attacking. Instead of we having 86%,
Yeah.
90% of the possession of the ball playing horseshoe football. We just keep
Let
going
me-
in the U.
What is the point of having the ball and your defender touching more than your midfield? What do you win by doing this? 82%. Like when you have 82% of the ball, there's actually a problem.
Liverpool scored
You-
99 minutes.
And to be and just to tell you like a diamond stats in the first half, imagine we had 82% of the ball and they had more shots than us.
Yeah, they had 4 and we had
So
2.
what is the point of having all this ball, all this possession, which we do nothing? And I'll say it again. I'm not even joking. It's not like to create like a drama or like create buzz. I don't like this manager. His style of football would not. It's not even like to take the piss. He's not gonna achieve. We're not gonna achieve anything with this. I'm
but-
not even joking. We're not gonna win anything. If
Yeah,
we
but the-
keep struggling against fucking Crystal Palace, Brentford, and all these crap teams, then we have a fucking problem. If
We
it was City, Chelsea, like some big teams, I would understand. But this is unacceptable. They didn't have
No,
Elise.
no. But
They didn't
Dietrich, if we play like this against a bigger team like City or Arsenal or Liverpool, right, we will get smacked. As I see it.
Well, I'm telling you this right now.
Not necessarily.
We're not gonna achieve anything. This is not football. I don't know what's it called. Like I never seen that style of play in my life.
It's
Bro.
called the horseshoe tactic.
And explain to me this: how the fuck is Werner on the striker position and fucking Son is dropping deep? Make it
No,
make
Werner was
sense.
not on the striker position. What game were you watching? Sorry, Werner was on the left wing all the time.
You don't
Son
understand.
was the one dropping deep.
Who was making more striker runs, Werner or Son? Son was every time dropping deep to pick up the ball. Werner
Yeah,
made
but
more
that's
runs on the
not
attacking
Werner's fault. But
position.
he was always on the left side. He was not in the middle.
I know. I never said he was a striker. I'm saying he was playing like as a striker-esque. But
What's
he
wrong
was
with
playing
it?
on the left. No, it's a problem because he's the worst fucking finisher of the team. He's the 101 and he fucking blew it.
Sorry, but if you are in a better position to make a run, why not make a run instead?
But
Like, I don't get it.
the fact that the coaching staff is telling Son, drop deep, pick up the ball, and feed either Son or Kulusevski makes no sense. Son should be on the one making the runs. And then when we remove Werner, look at
Yeah,
Son.
but
He's on the
why
one-on-one.
wouldn't people say the same thing? Why wouldn't people say the same thing when Kane and Son used to be the one when Kane would drop in deep and Son used
Because
to make the
they're-
runs under Conte?
Because they're
People were not saying the same thing.
you don't
No, wait,
understand what I'm
because they were quality and because they were scoring goals,
Son
they
was a
were
better
getting the
finisher.
assists.
because
They're
they're
better
finishers.
finishers.
They're finishers.
And
I
Werner
think
also scored the
Werner
goal,
should-
by the way.
Werner
So-
should never be in the
Elias,
position.
Elias, the fact and the truth was like that. What Scott said was like that. When Werner had his chance to score the goal, right? On the one-on-one, he brought it too deep into the penalty box, and he didn't do it. When Son ran onto the ball, right, and when he scored his goal, right, he took the shot outside of the box.
Exactly.
I agree. But Son also early on missed one opportunity, guys. Remember, right? In this game as well, Son missed one
But
opportunity.
look
as
at
well.
look at the difference. Son, you give him 3 chances, he's gonna score 2. Werner, you have to give him 8.
You understand that? We're talking, and the first half, Son hardly even touched the ball. I think he touched the ball about 5 times or so.
And every time Werner had the ball in the first half, Son had to drop deep because he knew the ball wasn't gonna get to him in the box.
No, but Son was not even in Werner's position dropping deep. He was dropping in the middle. Werner was on the left. What are you talking about?
Okay. Because clearly you don't understand what the fuck I'm saying.
I watched the game.
No, you don't understand. Werner, if you look at the formation, he's playing on the left wing. But because the midfield sucks that bad, and Son has to go and pick up the ball because Werner is that dog shit, Son had to drop deep as a fucking 8.
No, why Werner is that dog shit? It's midfield's fault that midfield is not collecting the ball. Why are you blaming Werner for midfield?
Because Werner should be the one go to pick up the ball and feed Son on the striker position, but he's not good.
No, winger. That's not winger's role. If a striker is Son is definitely, by the way, guys, playing as a false 9. Kane used to do that as well. In the middle, if there's a ball and somebody is to drop it deep, it has to be Son. Werner is on the left wing. Wingers play in wide areas. Wingers don't drop.
You're giving me the definition of a left winger. That's not the left winger we're playing under Ange. We're not playing with left wingers. I'm telling you this right now.
We are playing with left winger. Dietrich, we are playing with left wingers.
We're not playing with left
wingers. To drop
wingers.
in deep, we
Okay,
have
all right,
medicine.
guys. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Right. Elias, you're going to have a show at 1 in another 15 minutes time, right?
Yeah.
Right, guys, we're going to move all this conversation to Step Up Spurs. Elias, throw the link into the chat, right? So Dietrich, Scott, and all that, if you guys still want to go on at it, hop on to the Elias channel. But before we end, right, I just have one round, all right? And we get our thoughts and get it off our chest, whatever you need to say. We go with Chris first, because Chris is the weird one, because he was on the watch along with me without actually watching the game. But without even watching the game, he says the game was shit. Okay, Chris, any thoughts?
Well, it's not the first time I've been called the weird one, but
It was you're not the weird one. The situation,
first half, second half, we grew into the game and we got a bit of luck with the defender falling and we scored the goal, and from there we just went on and won the game. We had enough momentum behind us and we won the game. So that's it.
Okay, fair.
A bad win. A win's a win.
Bad win, good win, win is a win. All right. Scott, you there, Scott? No, yeah. Scott's with the kids. All right, I'll go to
No, I'm
Elias.
here. I'm here, sorry. Okay. I'll just say quickly again. We got the win. Hooray. It keeps us in race for 5th or 6th position. Doesn't do anything like yay. But the reality is, again, is we've seen our front 3 players were crap today, other than Son. We've seen they weren't good enough. We needed to wait till the 70th minute at home against the Palace team missing its best center back for us to rely on them, have their players slipping and falling down for us to get a goal. So, yay, let's celebrate the 3 points, because we have to pretend that 3 points is amazing every time we get it. But the reality remains the same. Our players aren't close to good enough to compete where we want to compete. All this game to me shows is that we're good enough to beat Palace if they are injured. But long term, we have to improve the players. And if we don't improve the players, then nothing really matters. But we've been saying that for as long as we've all been on YouTube, and probably before that. So
yeah, that's true.
Great to be back on the stream. I always love coming on Spurs Suasion. But
yes, thanks, Scott. Thanks for being here. Right. Okay, next person I go to is Elias. Elias, the most positive one here now. Go ahead. Have your say.
I think it was a good game. I think we didn't deserve to lose that game at all. Like, I know some people are saying that we are lucky and all that. I don't trust that. I am not for that. I think we deserved to win that game. We played good in the second half. I think we were more clinical. We were better team in the most of the second half. And come on, you Spurs.
All right. And please plug your channel.
Yeah, I already put in the link there. Yeah.
All right. Elias doing his review show in about.
Yeah. Just after this.
Yeah. After this show, then you all guys go over there. All right, Dietrich, your turn.
Alright, I'll keep it long and sweet. Ange
Yes.
is a crap manager. I'm sick and tired of watching this guy. He is shit. We had to wait until fucking Anderson to fell off like a prostitute, and the other guy couldn't even shoot the ball. It took Eze to come off to score. Every
As is
defender,
the defender, by the way.
every midfielder on this team sucks. I love Madison, but he sucks this year. I'm gonna say it once again. Van de Ven is our best defender. All the forwards suck. I'm sick and tired of Kulusevski. I would sell him. I would ship him back to Juventus, wherever he came from. And Werner, I swear to God, if I see we activate his option to buy, I'm actually gonna go to London and protest myself and beat the crap out of Levy. And what else? Yeah, and look what happens. If we couldn't even beat a team that didn't have Gehi and all the best, and what's his name, Elise.
Olise,
So what a win. We deserve to win. Wow.
Yeah.
Continue.
No. Okay, guys. To tell the truth, right? It's not to say it's not to say that whether we deserve or didn't deserve to win, right? But we did win, right? So we won. Okay. But what I'm saying is that the football is, I can't even understand how to explain it, right? It's boring beyond explanation. Having 81% possession and having only 2 shots.
Eugene.
Right? So that's not.
Eugene,
Go
can I
ahead.
say one more last thing?
No, sorry,
Last
Eugene.
thing.
We didn't have 2 shots. We had 6 shots on target.
Can I say one more last thing?
2. No, we had 2 shots in the first half. 1 on target, 2 shots in the first half. Having 83% of possession. Go ahead, Dietrich.
Yeah, last thing. Usually when I watch Spurs, I swear every time I tell my family, don't bother me. I don't even touch my phone. But I'm so bored that I go on the WhatsApp group chat just to remove all my anger. We are so boring to watch. If I'm not even lying, I go watch other people's watch along because I'm bored of watching this crap.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I was watching Formula One, right? Because Formula One was, today's the first day of Formula One. While I was watching, I don't even know what I was watching. But guys, thanks for being on. Thanks for all you guys being here. Please like, subscribe the channel. Please like and subscribe. Go to Elias' channel, Step Up Spurs, right? He's gonna do the review right straight away after this. Please put the link, send the link out, Elias, to all of us here, right? If you have it, right? And most probably, maybe if anybody wants to jump onto Elias' channel later, and the debate can go on there, right? Whether we are shit and winning luckily, whether we deserve to win the game or not. To tell the truth, in the other day, I said that we didn't deserve to lose. Okay, right? But to win, we deserve to win the game because we won the game. Okay, that's all I can say. All right, guys, thanks for being here. Before I go, hold on. Let me see. Okay, Elias has put the link into the private chats, guys. If you want to pick it up from there and join Elias later, let me go through the chats. Big up to Jens, right? Jens, thanks, right? Dietrich, you're here. Thanks for being here, Dietrich. And of course, thanks to Reload. We haven't seen Reload in such a long time. Big up to Reload. Scott's here too with me in the panel. Who else do we have? Reload. Reload had a lot of chat. And Donna Cullen was here too. Big up to Donna Cullen. Hope you're well. And of course, big up to Colin, Jose, Inghua, and of course, not to forget Jamie Pretty, right? My co-host, right? Who is
Ange out.
Right.
Ange out.
Ange out. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Dietrich
in. I want to see Dietrich.
I can name you on top of my head 10 managers that would take us to the next level under than this crap manager.
Yeah. The thing is that, right, there's a lot of questions being asked now.
If they accept Levy's offer.
Yeah, whether number one, whether he's quality enough to bring us to the next level. That's what Scott has been saying. We don't have the quality in the players, right? At the moment, Dietrich is saying we don't have quality in the manager himself. And as always, I have to end this as.
Can I say one last thing?
Go ahead.
Just one last thing. Everyone insulted Conte. He won 4-0 against Crystal Palace with Brian Gill playing on the left wing. Yeah.
All right. Conte in. Conte in.